can I do? Is this gonna get me a record deal or?
You never know. You never know what it's gonna take you, man.
Yo, I'm really upset at how clear his things. Huh?
This is episode 39, right?
Yeah. Nah, this episode 40.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, is it 39?
I thought it was 39, but I could be wrong.
Word? Hold on, let me check.
Wow.
We're getting older, guys. Older.
Oh damn, my phone dying
Wow.
and shit.
Nah, you getting older, nigga. I'm getting better.
Facts. I respect you.
Nah, it's definitely 39.
Yo, y'all
I was right, and all y'all niggas is dumb as hell. You feel me? Yo, you hear me?
Yeah, did y'all know that Instagram has like a thing to like align your text and shit now?
Yo, I saw that in the middle. I thought my
Yeah.
phone was breaking at first. I didn't know what the fuck that shit was. I'm like, oh, that's just like a center thing.
Not fucking with it? No?
I mean, it's nice.
I guess.
It's cool. I don't know if it's that much enthusiasm worthy, but it's pretty dope. Yeah. I'm more impressed by the typing feature where like
Like
it
the
types
font?
it in. No. Like it actually, instead of all
I
the words
saw
just being
that.
there, it types in now.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Do they have that on the Android?
I don't really check.
Oh, okay.
I saw that on somebody else's.
You trying to
story,
stunt?
No, I'm not trying to stun. I'm just not excited about the feature that's been out for weeks now.
though. I saw what you
Damn,
did
man.
there.
Right. You're laughing too hard back there, baby. Laughing too hard over there, Omar.
It was
Okay.
So what we doing? What we doing today, man? What's going on?
It's on already?
That's this shit been on.
Why do you have this on the show?
Why did you tell us that we could keep doing
Because
what we
the
was
first
doing?
time it went on, he told you guys it was on.
And then we was like,
Yeah,
we didn't
no,
shoot
I
the
knew it
videos.
was on.
And you
And
was
then
like,
he
nah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I actually did stop it and turn it back on. Then you got on your phone again.
Right.
So
I
if
will
you
stop.
guys-
Stop
if
it
you
right
guys
now.
would've stayed-
You stop it. You stop
You
it.
stop all this shit you're doing right now.
Yo, I ain't get my makeup.
Nah,
Like,
don't worry about it. I'm gonna cut it off later.
it's all good.
He's not going to cut it
He's
off.
not. He's not. He's not at all.
gonna
I guess here we are. Hey guys, hey.
What up, y'all?
When you guys get in, huh?
First time somebody got Av looking stupid. I'm not cutting that off.
Never have I looked stupid.
Listen,
Never
you could
have
come
I
at
looked
any
stupid.
given session at Any King Studio. It happens on a regular basis.
Oh, y'all about to turn the whole tide of this interview into me attacking Omar. Like,
Chill, you got
I don't
it.
care what guns you got over there.
You got it.
Nah,
You
that's
got
what
it.
up. That's what's up.
got it.
Yo, I'm dead. Oh man, here we are, another week. You guys are doing all right? Everybody's doing okay?
Doing
Yep.
good.
Right.
All right. You
Guess
guys
we-
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You ready?
Of course.
You ready?
Ready?
I'm going to be just like mad quiet and make it mad awkward the whole interview just to make y'all work as hard as I have to work in the studio.
You already know what it is. It's Av Campbell, that motherfucking nigga, the bar guy, 8 guy, young Avastado.
Yo, it's Buck the Road, aka Too Loud, the freaking Naughty Venture. Yeah, the nasty one.
In the back, we got the superstar of the group.
What else?
Mr. No Face, No Case.
What else?
2 guns up.
What else?
2 guns, Sugar Dugger.
What else?
The young wizard Kelly.
What else?
Yo, they got me.
What else?
He got a haircut and I was head shaped weird.
What else?
Oh, Meezy.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Meezy.
Let's go. Yeah,
That's
ready
what's
to
up.
go.
You caught it. You caught it.
Nah, you caught it. You caught it.
Energy, right?
That moment.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, good energy.
All right,
Here
all
we-
right, man.
Episode
Everything he was
39,
telling you
yo.
was about.
Episode 39. It's the last episode.
Dirty
of the
39.
30s. You heard?
Gotta make it nasty.
All right. I don't know about all of that. I don't know what that's
I know them
about.
cougars get crazy.
What?
All right, yo. And today we got a special guest in the building.
Uh-huh.
Drum roll.
Drum
You know,
roll.
engineer of the year, Mr. Bi-Coastal.
You already know what it is.
I the Rock Bishop.
You already know what it is.
I.
What
Throwing
else?
show
What else?
because
What else
I
you want me
can't
to
go
call
to
you?
a show.
What else?
What you want me to call you?
Singing sensation.
The singing sensation.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's pretty
throwing
much the-
shows, fucking hoes.
Uh-huh.
I paper magazine posters in the studio.
You already know what it is.
Aight.
Flashing
Aight.
lights.
Owner of Autumn the dog. Yo, we gotta give Autumn some credit out here, yo.
Fact.
Got Kavion in the building.
Yo. I wish I had like bombs to go off. That was my
We
bomb.
can edit that in. We can edit that in. That's in the budget.
He ain't gonna do it.
Stop.
Kavion.
Word, this is the last official, official member of Venture Clan.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What's
going on?
I'm only official when y'all need a favor.
That's not
That's
true.
not true. That is
Yeah.
not true.
Yeah, I be feeling the same way too.
Yeah, like everybody's got like their merch and stuff. Like,
Yo, open the window and let all the bitch ass miss out.
oh wow.
Smell like bitch in here.
Oh wow. So much respect. What is this? Like 2 minutes in?
This is this is the next hour.
Okay.
You here to have fun though, man.
Could have a good time.
Looking forward to
Come on,
it.
say hi to the people. Come on, you're looking nervous, man.
Yeah,
I'm not nervous at all. I'm chilling. I'm waiting for the
oh, what are you waiting for? I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, I'm waiting for the podcast start. Let's go.
Nah,
the
start
podcast
it.
started.
This is started.
So this is Kavion, man. He's our engineer. He's a great dude.
This guy behind our quality sound
Yeah,
and
if
our
you listen to
fire-ass
any
music.
of our music, you'll see that the production value is very crisp.
Top notch.
You know?
Top notch.
If you're
Top
looking
tier.
for our music,
Top tier talent right here.
you know,
could
make
vouch
sure
for it
you
too. I heard
find
it too.
Venture Clan on all streaming services.
That's
Hit the
a fact.
website, ventureclan.com.
You can
Subscribe
also
to all
hear
our
examples
social
of my
medias.
mixing going to album Braille, which is on all platforms.
We didn't get to that.
On all streaming services.
Let us quarterback.
Yeah, like
Yeah, well, you spent a long time on him and you, and I was just waiting for my turn. Like,
now you
bruh.
want to talk. You just said just
Yo,
going to say it
it's
quietly.
build up.
No, that's pretty
It's
much
a
it.
build up.
Yeah, you got to build
Okay,
that.
I
All right, what
appreciate
You
else?
didn't just get
Album
to Thanos
Braille.
after Iron Man 2, you know. It was like
Yeah,
10
no, that's
years.
true. That's true. That's true. I'm a little impatient.
That's a
Boom.
fact.
You know,
Yeah.
make sure you follow us at Something Venture Podcast on Instagram and SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So now about this album Braille, the EP Braille.
Oh, that was pretty much it.
Tell them where to follow you at. You know.
Oh, yeah. You can follow me on all social media platforms under my name, Kavion. That's Kayvion. And we'll be right back with the smooth sounds. Yeah, no, and I got like some new stuff coming up. You know, like I got the music video coming out in a few weeks, and I have a 3-song sex EP coming out called Book of Horinthians. That's coming out in like 2 months. Yeah,
That's you put a
Book
lot
of
of thought behind that.
Horinthians is very holy. And yeah, no, yeah. No, it's
Pretty
a lot of that. It's a lot of stuff like that.
Is the video coming out part of one of the songs?
No, the video coming out is just a single, you know, just to hold people over, because I have to do a full summer of like research for the Book of Horinthians. I like to really dive into the role, you know, I like to live what I'm singing about.
Oh, so you about to have a whole phase?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
copy.
Absolutely.
So this is all to support your whole phase, like.
No, it's not to support my whole phase.
You're gonna have a whole phase, and you're gonna.
Yes,
Might
I have to.
capitalize
Otherwise,
on
the
that.
art isn't authentic.
I feel you.
know?
I feel you.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to tap into that energy.
I'm trying to tap into a lot of things.
Yo, make sure y'all tell the people y'all dating when y'all go cheat. You know, I'm doing research.
Exactly.
I'm doing research.
I'm gonna write about it.
Wow, man.
Marcus, you got your PhD yet?
Oh wow.
I don't know. Like,
Nigga used to do mad research. Nigga used to live in a library.
That's funny.
it's okay. Like,
Where do you come up with this?
it's like,
That comes from?
you know,
Wow. Learn something new every day.
it's like that. Like,
Learn something new every day.
but yeah, I don't know what you're talking about that.
Yeah, why you
But
doing
I'm
like
definitely gonna support the Horinthians, man. That sounds like an interesting project. It's summer
Yeah.
and stuff, so
Oh,
you can.
man,
It's
my
the perfect
chest.
time to get that energy.
Right.
What do you plan on releasing that?
Probably in like 2 months. I'm
Oh.
thinking like, because, you know, I don't know, maybe like, what's in 2 months? Like September, October? Somewhere around there, you know.
It's June.
That's
towards the end of summer.
Oh, wow.
You're gearing up towards.
No. We're in June, July, August.
that'd be like
So no, probably
late
like
August,
September. Probably like September. Because you know, sex songs are for like, you know, when it starts to get a little cooler outside and stuff like that. You don't really want to do it now, you know. So yeah, I'm thinking like towards August, October, September, something like that. I mean, it's 3 songs. I don't need that much research, so we'll see.
True that.
It's out when it's out.
True that.
Feel
That's
you.
That's what's up. I was definitely about to say something, but you kept going on.
Oh, my apologies. I thought we were on a podcast where I was free to discuss.
Nah, you definitely is a safe space, but I'm just saying I forgot. Anybody can pick up in this moment.
Nah, we gonna stare at you.
Nah, walk the,
Just gonna stare at you.
nah, walk the
Don't
plank.
wait for me. Like,
Walk the plank.
I was definitely.
Are you
about to
drinking
say
water?
something. Yeah, that's my. This
Yo,
is
he
my,
choking,
like,
y'all.
my
He choking.
Yo, y'all fucked with me last year.
This guy, you are very disrespectful. I'm seeing a whole new side of you today.
You watch battle rap?
No.
Like, if you battle rapping and like you forget your verse, like, and you try not to choke, like they'll drink water.
Yeah.
But like everybody caught on to it. So like if somebody forgets what they're gonna say and drink water, it's called choking.
Got it. Learn something new. Like 8 Mile.
Yeah.
That's the only battle rap I've ever seen. I don't watch stuff like that. I watch more
remember. I
stimulating
was about to
things.
say now.
Yeah, no. I
So
don't do
we
battle
was
rap.
talking about the upcoming projects. Let's like pull back some of these layers here and get into like stuff you've already done, stuff you've already accomplished in terms of like. So, what was your first project, and how does this project you're working on differ, like in terms of growth as a person, as an artist? Like,
Right. So my first project was like maybe I don't know, like 13, 14 years ago.
Woo! In the game. Get out of here, man.
I know things. I know things. No, that first project, I mean, that shit was horrible. I mean, it was really bad, and I hope nobody has a copy of it, because if so, I'm in like deep shit. But I did like every single beat. I did like all the mixing, all the writing, all the vocals and stuff. And I still do like most of my stuff. I still do all the writing and all the mixing and stuff like that. But as a producer, I could say as an adult looking back, I was trash. So this one, the production quality is a lot better. I've built my team. The visuals for it are a lot better. I have like some of the best photographers. I feel like I personally have found some of the best videographers within my budget. And like I don't feel like I'm doing everything by myself. It's a lot easier and a lot more well-rounded because I have ideas of a team versus everything being from here. So the lyrics, the experiences, the melodies, everything that you're hearing creatively is me. However, the way that I'm able to market it and the visuals and stuff like that is more of a collaborative effort, which has made this go round a lot better, especially for Braille. You're going to hear happier sounds. Back then, it was like a really dark time, a lot of sad songs. On Braille, you're going to get like a lot of pop. You're going to get like a lot of turn up records, trap records, stuff like that. No battle rap, but now that you put me on, I'll research that and try to incorporate that into future projects. But yeah.
Can't hurt to have a battle rap song, right?
Yeah. Don't have a battle rap. Don't come on the track battling your alter ego.
Rap is the one thing I can't do. Rap's the one thing y'all never have to worry about me doing, ever. I'm awful. I've been trying to watch y'all and learn how to do it from y'all, but that's not the greatest example. I feel like it made me worse. So to be honest, like, I don't really have that many good examples of like.
How long have you been smoking crack?
Yeah, right. Get out of here.
Glass pipe? Like.
Yeah, right.
What tips? Like, what's going on?
I like this guy. He laughs at all my jokes. He makes me feel good.
No, he's a good dude. Fat people laugh a lot.
Wow, disrespectful.
Crazy.
Disrespectful.
That's my guy, yo. I shoot somebody for him, but I also feel like I might have to shoot him one day. So we'll see what happens. But
It's all love.
Any features on your project? I know some features on Braille, but they don't know what Braille is yet. Make sure y'all go
on Braille.
Hold on for 1 sec. Yo, let's stop watching and not doing what we tell you to do. Like, go listen to the project. Like, it's fire.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, if you had a preview, we could have played it a little bit. But
you're supposed to have that shit on your phone, bro.
Wow.
What you mean? Like, we can still do it right now.
You're supposed to have it on your phone.
We here, right?
I fuck with that.
We
right?
here.
Yeah, right?
I had 2 features on the last project. I had Laith Ashley and I had Coco Sarai, both of which are like my 2 best friends. On the Book of Corinthians, I'm literally just starting it, so I haven't picked any features yet. But I know like a lot of like really thoughty people, so I'm sure I'll get that situated soon. But
throw my man the Freaky Naughty Venture, the nasty one.
It's only 3 songs. I'm not sure if that's enough tracks to really cover the summer that he's gonna have or has had. After hearing what y'all, it's a short EP.
It's the Grand Maester over there.
Yeah, right.
Young bookworm.
I don't know what he's looking about over there. But that'd be dope if I could be featured on the project. That'd be fire. That'd be cool. I support that part. That part alone. So in terms of like we talked about like the differences and stuff. So like as you matured, you kind of became more of a team player or whatnot. With this new project, what I want to know is like what kind of. Well, I know you said it's about like home music or whatever, but what does that sound like? What does that sound like in your head? Like,
I mean, honestly, I haven't really officially started yet. I mean, I'm imagining it being like heavy 808s. A lot of like reverb and echoes on snares and reverb on vocals and stuff like that. So it's not really a sound, it's an experience.
Yo, you need that like church organ.
No, I don't want nothing. Yeah.
To just like, that's the intro right there. Let me.
You might be on to something.
Yo, can I A&R your project? Like,
how's A&R in your project going? Is he doing a good job so far?
We do joint projects.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can.
I'm low key A&R king, yo.
Okay. All right, maybe another time.
We was dropping solo projects. I have like good ideas.
Yeah, that's some good
I'm
ideas,
really
man.
good with track orders. You know, I got the little things. Like.
Okay, I'll keep that. I'll keep
If
that
your
in
own
mind.
engineer can't vouch for that, then that's
No, you.
You're not even vouching for yourself right now, okay? What happened to playing the song? Where you at?
Oof.
Where you at? What happened to playing the
send
project?
that link through. Send that link through.
He told you the name of the project. What you got? Apple Music?
Now
Yo,
text me the
fucking
name. Now I got on
dead.
Spotify.
Oh, it's on Spotify.
Yeah, it's on,
Text me
it's
the
on
name.
all of them. It's
You
on
know
Apple
that
Music.
he told you
Spotify.
his name and the name of the project.
If I tell you text the name, man, I obviously don't know how to spell it out. So if you could like
KAY
KAY
VION.
You don't remember he?
VION.
That's it.
Yeah, I found you.
That's the whole name.
Yo, put
Not
some-
the whole name. The
Because
whole
like
name.
when he first
Yeah.
mentioned it, I literally typed in KEVION to look for it. And thanks for the spelling.
So your name is Kevy.
Appreciate it.
No,
Your
yeah,
name
it's
is Kevy,
definitely KV.
Kevy on
Somebody
the Kevy
sent
when
me
the Kevy was Brian.
sent me a link with somebody named the way that you just spelt it.
Word and was like,
Yeah.
"Is this you?
Yeah, no, seriously.
This is
And
recently?
I couldn't. Yeah, like literally like a week ago.
Was it trash?
I'm not gonna say somebody was. It wasn't trash. It just wasn't. It wasn't me, but it wasn't trash.
All right. You loaded up over there?
Of course, man.
I don't think he's loaded up yet.
Yeah. I heard him plug the aux in. What song would you like to be?
You can play Tipsy. I really like that one,
I
even though
fuck
it's the
with
oldest
Tipsy.
song on there.
I like that song. I like the remix too.
But anything with Coco Sarai, I love. You know, I'm very proud of that.
Shout out to Coco Sarah.
Hey, Coco Sarah.
Hey,
Shout out Coco Sarah. She's
have fun
dope.
at the beach.
Yeah, shut up. Everybody shut up.
You gonna perform it?
No, definitely not.
Marcus, perform it.
That's what I feel like when that comes on.
sing 2 sentences from the chorus, I will feel very honored. 2 sentences. Do you remember any of the songs?
Yeah.
No, you don't. You do for real?
Yeah. The Yes, I Really Love You, Now Just Take It
Oh
Off.
wow!
Don't you worry, nothing's gonna change. I want another drink.
We should play MSN. We should definitely do that.
That's my other drink, babe. Yes, I really love you. Now let's take it off. Yes, I really love you. You're my superstar. Yes, I really love you. This is more than fun. Yes, I really love you. You're the only one. Tonight, the only one.
Yeah, that's a good place to stop it right there, actually.
Oh, dude. It's the light.
Wow, okay. So that's Tipsy.
That was
huh?
pretty amazing, right, guys?
Nah, it was
Nah,
dope.
that-
Nah,
was
it's
dope. That was
Well,
dope.
D.
Thank
we
you.
gotta get
Thank
the clap
you.
sounds too.
Wow.
There's a lot of sounds we gotta get over
Yo,
there.
stop reminding
We gotta
me.
get our sounds back.
Yeah, we gotta get our sounds back.
Yo,
bro.
stop reminding me of my soundboard, yo.
When they got the drop on him, they took our drops. Like,
Niggas say, yo, pick those drops up. We taking them. Sheesh.
oh, you know.
New York City, yo.
Oh, yeah, so we were a victim of a mugging.
Yeah.
Not a mugging, because I
Wow.
feel like mugging means they took it from you, right? Like,
Yeah,
you had
they
to be
they
there.
breaking and entering.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
It's like a
Oh, you
couple
mean
months
here?
ago.
Yeah.
Am I safe?
Nah, we
Nah,
safe.
you
Hey,
safe,
we
you safe.
Oh, all right.
Got some padlocks.
Yeah,
We got the cameras rolling and stuff, right?
Just
Just
bum lady now.
It's probably the bum bitch.
oh, wow.
Now, I forgot to see, I was so excited. I forgot to secure the bag before leaving it somewhere else where, Yeah, so now I know how to I know to make sure I lock up everything before I leave.
Got you.
That's the origin story behind the they got me.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Remember, keys open doors, but bricks open windows.
Mm.
Word.
Like that.
Oh, yes, about what I was about to say next. Coming from where you're from, like you're from Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how does where you come from affect your sound and how you sound? Like after hearing Tipsy, I would not think you're from Texas.
Yeah, never.
You know, I left Texas when I was so young. I was raised more so in Virginia, but I really wouldn't say that was a Virginia sound because I never really fit in there. That's why I ran off to New York, So I don't know. I think when you move to New York, you feel more comfortable being free, really experimenting with different sounds because there's so many like elements and like things stimulating your creativity. Not saying that Virginia is one dimensional. It's not one dimensional at all, but there's no place like New York. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I
So
definitely feel you.
if I were to say anything that like helped me have my sound, I would definitely say it's from living in New York more so than Texas and VA. Although I love Texas and VA, but
Nah, shout out to Texas and VA.
Yeah.
VA 2 up, 2 down.
2 up, 2
And
down.
VA, I will say Virginia has some of the best singers I've ever heard in my life. Creative or not creative, whatever. Virginia has some of the best singers I've ever heard in my entire life. Like there's so much talent down there that the world hasn't heard. It's amazing. It's amazing, especially in Richmond. Yeah.
All right, so as an engineer, have you worked with any celebrities?
Yes. I've worked with a few celebrities. That's not really what I do it for. I mean, the studio's called Indie King, and I definitely focus more on like the independent artists. I mean, we have enough studios that cater to like the celebrities and stuff, you know?
That's a fact, but like, people like
They like to
celebrities.
hear about all that.
So like once you start name dropping niggas, then people gonna
Okay.
wanna, like,
Yeah, they're gonna
come
be
to
like,
your
oh, he worked
studio
with
more.
who and what and what? Now he worked with Venture Clan. Oh shit! Like,
Right.
You feel me?
yeah.
As an engineer, right? I'm pretty sure you had like a lot of crazy clients, like out of the box. What's like a super funny like
Oh God,
shit
super
where
funny.
you was just like, oh man,
I don't know, because none of them seem super funny at the time.
It never does. That's how you know it's about to be really funny.
Oh God, no. Hold on a second. Let me think. I can't really think of any that make me go ha ha.
Mhm.
I've definitely whenever there are American Idol auditions in New York, a lot of the rejects would come to my studio. So I would end up having like some of the worst singers. And the thing is, you see them on TV, and the first thing you think is like, why is nobody being honest with them and tell them, hey, you're a horrible singer? Because they're all mad surprised when they get to the judges.
Right.
But when they're in my studio, it's like, I definitely told them, yo, like, you know, this doesn't sound good. This is awful. And then you see them on TV and they're like, oh, everyone loves my voice and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, literally no one has ever told you that. So I think the funniest experience, I don't want to mention any names, but the funniest experience is definitely having that conversation with someone. And then a few weeks later, seeing them on American Idol, like, and the judges are saying the exact same thing that I said. And they're getting the exact same attitude and pushback that I got. But as far as like funny stories and stuff, no, I can't really think any, to be honest. None that I can publicly talk about, at least.
Understandable. Any situations where like, I don't know, where you was expecting like your session to show up and then they show up with someone who is like intolerable?
I mean, that happens all the time. I mean, y'all, listen, I think y'all are trying to egg me on to talk ish about people, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to present
You don't
myself
have
as
to
a
say
nice,
their name.
wholesome. Yeah, but I mean, I get people all the time that bring someone. I'm just like, yo, this piece of shit needs to get the fuck out my studio.
You could just use them, shit on the people that they bring in
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
mean, no. Y'all definitely brought motherfuckers I didn't fuck with. Avery, I'll mention names. Avery, and then I found out, what was that motherfucker who was talking shit about me behind my back all those years, and I didn't know. He sounded like God. What was his name? No, fuck them. So y'all want me to mention names? I'm gonna mention your people because I didn't like either one of them.
Oh, yo, my people's right in this room.
Yeah, these are all my people. These are all my peoples. I have 2 other people.
Yeah,
That's
so
not
like if
those
you
2
bring
peoples.
people in the studio and they talk shit about me behind my back and I find out, I officially like don't fuck with you for life. So I mean, Avery was upset because I looked in a trash can one day and said, oh, that's where your music belongs. But
Foul.
no, his music was foul. It was awful. It was awful. And he had a bad attitude. So you know what? That's life sometimes. I don't care. But aside from that, I've loved everybody else that's ever come to my studio. Just those 2 people y'all brought, I don't really fuck with.
Understandable.
Yeah, fuck them.
How has being an engineer influenced your own sound, like your own music?
I think being an engineer has influenced. You know what? I was thinking about that the other day. So like the good thing about being an engineer, I was sitting there the other day and there was somebody that they were being like really, really picky, like on what they wanted. And I felt bad because I could tell they couldn't really voice like exactly what they want. Like they hear certain things, but they don't know like the technical terminology and stuff. And I'm just thinking, it's like, yo, it's beautiful being an engineer of my own stuff because it's like exactly what I hear, I can create. There is no middleman.
Right.
As long as there's a middleman or somebody else that's doing something for you, you're not always going to be able to get exactly what you want, exactly how you see it.
Nah,
You know, like even when I do my videos and stuff like that, the good thing is I work with somebody that's a lot more knowledgeable than I am. So they may be able to do things in a way better than I imagine, but that's still to say it doesn't come out exactly as I imagine. If I have something very, very, very specific, it's hard to translate my thought to them. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely feel you.
being an engineer is like whatever sound that I want to do, I can do. I have nobody to answer to. You know, I can have access to the studio as soon as I feel creative. A lot of people, unfortunately, have to wait and stuff like that. So it definitely has its plus sides, and it definitely allows me to get the ideas out while they're fresh and while they're organic. It's like, whoo, just got a nut, Book of Corinthians. You know what I'm saying? It's no wait period. It's a beautiful thing.
Book of Corinthians.
Yeah.
Book of Corinthians.
Yeah.
Wow. That's what's up. I appreciate that insight, you know. 'Cause I can definitely relate to having a sound in my head and it's just like, damn, like I want it. It's not coming out how I hear it in my head, and like communicating what you want definitely is important.
Oh, you're saying I haven't given you desired results of what it is you wanted?
Nah. Like when I'm personally in the studio, my ideas usually come across. Like
Oh,
now
okay.
it's to the point where it's
Okay.
just like I'll think about it, but then like that'd be like the next thing we're
Right.
working on. So
Right.
it's just like, I'm excited to see like how the shit comes out.
Yeah, no, I'm grateful. So like that's the whole reason why I got into engineering is because I was mad young. I couldn't really afford to spend hours and hours and hours in the studio trying to get my vision to be perfect. So it was like, you know, I was just like, all right, I have to learn how to do it myself. So I ended up interning at the studio that I could no longer afford to pay. And they were the ones who taught me everything. So between that and YouTube University is where I got where I am today. But not being able to like get my vision across within budget, like 2 hours worth of time,
Nah, I feel you.
is the whole reason why I started to begin with.
Interesting.
Speaking of interning, is that something you're offering at this
No.
point? Or?
No, I'm not the person to come to because I'm not very patient, you know?
Oh, okay.
You want someone that's going to really sit down and, you know, like I'm very busy, I'm very tired. And honestly, I feel like a lot of people, like, especially with the way YouTube is, you don't necessarily need an intern anywhere to like learn most of this stuff. Like it's all on YouTube. And the type of person that I would want to teach is somebody who's really ambitious and is like going to like, you know, just take the lead and just go for it. And those type of people are going to learn on their own on YouTube anyway. So I do like mentor people and stuff like that. But as far as interning, I don't even think it's necessary at this point, unless you're trying to build network and like connections and stuff like that, maybe intern a larger studio. But, you know, I'm not the person to come to for that. I feel like I'm too raw and too real. And yeah,
I mean, as far as that, you could just do like pre-recording videos and stuff and just put it out.
yeah,
instead
I
of
mean,
Skyping.
I could do something like that, but then I'm selling the secret sauce to people. I don't want you to learn how I'm doing what I'm doing. I want you to pay me to do it. That's how I make my money.
Oh, no, I'm saying like you could do those videos and actually sell them.
Yeah, that's true. But I make a lot more money by getting people to come over and over versus
It's that retention.
yeah. But truth of the matter is, like I said, there's so many tutorials out there of people teaching what it is that I do. You know, like it's not necessarily worth the energy. You know.
Nah, I feel you, man.
Copy.
Yeah, y'all ready to get into these topics?
Yeah, I definitely learned all this on YouTube.
Facts, and you do it very well. It's a nice
Thank
setup
you,
in here,
thank
y'all.
you.
Thank you. You got topics? Where y'all want to start at? You're trying to. Oh,
I mean, nobody.
I mean,
gave me the inside.
I got some talking points I wanted to.
I mean, I usually-
I wanted. Did you guys? You listen? You listen to people's music? Did you listen to like Tyler the Creator's album?
I didn't get to listen to it yet. I didn't get to listen to it.
Yeah,
yet.
I didn't get
It
into
was
it.
very
I downloaded it.
unexpected.
I didn't get to listen to it
I
yet.
did not expect, like, none of those songs sound like it's coming from Tyler the Creator. Like, it's
You're the second
really
person to say
his
that.
creative side. Like this.
Well, no, but you missed like a few projects.
I
of
did.
his.
I definitely did. But I feel like with this one, and like, all right, boom. And speaking of like that, like as a supporter of Tyler, I can't even say I'm a fan because I don't listen to his music often enough. But I support what he does. Like the idea I have of Tyler the Creator and then that project coming out seems like yo, this is so unexpected. It makes me think that this is something he's always wanted to do. Like, and he probably didn't feel comfortable coming out with that. Or people
Really?
probably try to tell him like, don't do those songs first. Drop more.
Was
shit.
it drastically different from his first project?
Yeah,
Like, I think so. Hell yeah.
like his first project.
Hell
yeah.
yeah. You listen to his first
like
project?
the-
Listen, the first,
Six.
well, the last thing that I really saw Tyler, I'm not a huge fan of his, but I've been hearing so much about this new project that I'm definitely gonna check it out. But the first memory I have of him was like when he was on a chair and then jumped off, hung himself, and there was like cockroach in the
Yeah,
video.
that's
and stuff
Yonkers.
like that.
That's like
Yeah, and I was like, I remember looking at that like, yo, like this dude is way too weird for me, you know. So I never really followed up past that.
Yeah, that video was
So
wild.
so hearing you say, was he too scared to do? It's like it don't seem to me like he's too scared to do anything based off of that, you know.
Nah, I feel you. I definitely feel you.
I brought that up because did you hear DJ Khaled's album?
I haven't heard the album. I heard the single.
All right. Well, apparently, like, you know, DJ Khaled pumps the like "Stay Away from They" and his positivity, but he was real salty that he had the number 2 album.
Oh yeah, I heard
really?
about that. Yeah, there was like an article. He went off on his label or something like that.
Yeah, he blamed the label. He shot a video and was like, "Yo, when I make an album, you know, you hear the songs everywhere. Like, you driving down the street, you hear the song in someone else's car. This is called good music because you hear people listening to it. It's not no mysterious shit."
Was that a sub?
Word.
Yeah.
He's
That was
tight
definitely
because
a
his
sub.
album was number 2
To whose?
to Tyler, the Creator.
Really? Oh, spicy.
He's like, not no mysterious shit nobody ever heard.
And Tyler, the Creator, just sold out on Madison Square Garden.
It is mysterious shit nobody ever heard. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, especially as a person like me, I could say there's a lot of people like who would hear Tyler's song and not be like, "Oh, turn that shit." Like, I don't fuck with Tyler the Creator, but I don't have mad Tyler the Creator.
Yeah,
because
it's mysterious if you're not a fan of Tyler, the Creator.
right. Like how you said, like I didn't see this coming because
like,
I missed a few.
Yeah, because when you
projects.
think about it, it's like he does, like he has like the Carnival. He does all that shit with like A$AP Rocky, the clothing line, like and Zoomies and all of these places.
See, I
and
didn't
shit.
know any of that.
Yeah, like the
I didn't know
Future
any of
shit
that.
with like the donut. They got like 3 TV shows.
Yeah, work.
He got the shit with on ASAP. What you call it?
Yeah,
Rocky as well.
Yeah, like the Loiter Squad TV show. They got the Jellies, some other shit. So they be doing a lot of shit. So like, I feel like he has a large like cult like following.
Yeah, definitely.
But I wanted to bring up like, do y'all think this proves that like
Khaled?
DJ Khaled's like positivity shit was just an act?
I mean,
I don't think it was an act. I think that he expected something and it didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
He's not handling it.
But this is why you gotta question that, because if you thought you were gonna go number 1 or wanted to go number 1, but like you're a happy for everybody person and you came in number 2.
Well, at the end of the day, he's going to be
up.
upset because his slogan is literally "We the best," and the best isn't
Yeah,
number
they
2 on the
tweeted
chart.
him and said we the second best.
Yeah,
They tweeted him and said we the second best.
Yeah, so I mean, if anything, you're talking
I
about is
didn't think
it
of it
a
like that.
front? It's not a front. It's exactly what he said.
I mean,
You're
I
the
could-
best, so he's going to be upset if it's
Did he
anything
come
else.
at Tyler? Well, he said that little mysterious, no mysterious shit.
I can
guess
understand.
it's
Like, did he
kind of-
say
But at
the
the same-
name Tyler, the Creator?
But at the
Nah,
same
he didn't
time, there's
say
a lot
that.
of stuff that goes on in the industry that we don't know about. So there could be other stuff, like other factors that we're not even aware
Yeah,
of.
maybe the team didn't push it as much as they did other projects. But at the same time, I feel like this time around, Khaled should like point some fingers at himself, because simply I feel like he did not promote the album as much as he did the.
It takes a
Yeah,
team to
but
promote it, though.
he always pumps that. The way he pumps all his projects previous to this is that he's doing it independently, even though he's on the label. Like,
Yeah, but I'm saying he's like it's from his previous albums. Like he used to do the regular radio, interviews and stuff. And this time coming around, he did not do any of that.
but you also got to think too, like with Nipsey Hussle dying, that kind of fucked up a lot of people's album rollouts.
Yeah, but Khaled used to do all of that before even like 1 month before the shit even comes out.
Nah, that's a
This
fact.
time around, he didn't even do that. Like I don't think I've seen any of his song on like Funk Flex playlist. And usually Flex had-
Yeah, I didn't really hear about it either.
Exactly.
Honestly, I
Yeah,
just thought the
two
single had come
singles
out. I
he
didn't even
had-
know that the album
The
came
first
out.
2 singles dropped over a year ago, like the No Brainer shit and that
and
Top Off
that
shit.
didn't help.
No, there was one with Cardi B that just came out.
Oh, no, that's a new one. But like 2 of the songs came out like last year, and then like I'm gonna attribute it to like Nipsey Hussle passing, because like a lot of people
But
shit got.
I don't.
Because I feel like during that time, like he would have did a press run with the video, but then it's like you don't want to do a press run with a video of somebody who just died, because now you're gonna be
Could
more
have
so
used
talking
another
about-
song. Could have used
Nah.
another song.
Yeah, but if that's the one you slated for the single,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he just tried to take a different approach to promoting, and it did not work in his favor.
yeah. So I don't see why you like
Yeah.
mad at. Why I don't know why you blaming the label when like at no other point do you mention a label being involved in any of your album creation processes.
That's an interesting take.
And I think like this should bring light back to the whole like Ace Hood argument, where
I was just about to say
Ace
that.
Hood is pretty much blackballed from the music industry because everybody has a good relationship with Khaled, and with his public image, like nobody thinks DJ Khaled would like fuck over somebody.
You put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's what we're here for.
Damn.
It's a show.
Yeah, I wish I had some pointers so I could have checked out the Khaled album and stuff like that, and
I just thought
checked
you
out
guys
Tyler
were-
the Creator album. Like,
I haven't heard the whole project of Tyler the Creator.
Nah, it's a dope
Yeah,
dope
me neither.
project.
The songs I've heard. It's
My
like,
uncle's on the
what?
project, Charlie Wilson. Charlie last name Wilson.
that's your uncle?
Like jokingly, no, his name
Oh, I was
like
about to say-
Uncle Charlie. Like everybody calls Snoop Dogg their uncle. It's not my real uncle.
Got it. Thank you.
That's it. I want you to be my
I got
That's
it. I got it.
That's not. It's not.
I got it. Thank you.
First day out the library, niggas talking shit. Like,
right.
That's my. I want him to be my uncle.
fucking librarian over here. This nigga's John Wick.
I am John Wick. Yeah. I think that's pretty cool. Damn, what was I about to say about DJ Khaled? Oh yeah, I think that DJ Khaled got used to like doing that, putting like 1 or 2 singles out way ahead of the project, and thinking that that's going to carry him until the project comes out. But it just, like Omar said, I feel like it just didn't work this time. Maybe he just wasn't enough. He wasn't around enough or something. I don't know. Who's the machine pushing Tyler the Creator? Who is he?
Aren't they under the same?
Are
I
they
think
under the
Khaled's
same
on
label?
Rock Nation, isn't he?
Yeah, they're under the
Nah,
same.
Khaled's
label.
on Epic.
Epic. I
Epic.
think Tyler Creator's under the same. It's under Epic too.
Now, if they're under the same, like,
Nah, they're under the same, like,
Um,
Tyler Creator's not on Epic, but they're under the same, like, parent company.
okay, so that's probably why Khaled went back to his team at the label. Like, yo, like, we should have been number 1. Y'all didn't push my shit as hard as like.
But I
Omar
feel
said
like
they
some
did.
names kind of like advertise themselves. You know, I feel like Khaled, his fan base should have been strong enough to really carry it on its own. So if the label was put more behind Tyler, then maybe they felt like it's because he needed it more.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
don't
could be
forget,
also
Khaled
true.
had been on The 4, like 2 episodes of The 4, and he's all over like different celebrities' social media and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So maybe they just felt like, you know, he didn't really need as much of the help as Tyler did, you know?
True.
But I don't think Tyler had that much help. I think he just, like,
Well, I'm saying
has
if the label if the label was being more helpful to one as opposed to the other, then I would assume that's why. I'm not saying that's what happened.
I think DJ Khaled's also underestimating how short people's attention spans are.
That's true.
Especially in, like, I don't know the word I want to use. I don't want to say urban, but like in like trap, hip hop, like it's 10 million fucking songs coming out like every week. Like,
Yeah, true that.
like if you wanted your shit to do better, like you should have put the baby on your project. Like everybody's fucking with him right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
Like that's Khaled's usual method. Like he
Yeah.
takes the hottest people, puts it on the
mhm.
record, and it's like, all right, cool. Like everybody wants to see the Nipsey video. Like we're gonna check that out. But aside from that, like you had shit from like people that's just doing like a little bit above well. Like you ain't had nobody who's like, nah, this is the hot guy right now. Like we're gonna
Yeah.
listen regardless.
well, I feel like Khaled also put together a project of like radio hits. So it's like, yo, this song could go on the radio. This song could go on the radio. This song could go on the radio. These are all like supposed to be like hits. And like Tyler's project is more of a, this is what I've been working on this far, you know, and it's being received in 2 different ways. Like people were waiting for Tyler to drop this. Like,
And
oh shit.
the radio listeners are decreasing, you know, day by day as well.
Yeah.
That plays into it.
True that.
I'm gonna look at the
True that.
social media. I'm curious
Interesting.
who has more followers because that would say a lot.
What speaking of radio, y'all seen that Ja Rule on the Breakfast Club?
I actually didn't watch that. I
Alright.
meant to
He
watch
about to
it.
try
No.
the Fire
I
Fest
actually
again.
didn't watch it.
So I don't know if you know, but I don't like Ja Rule.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I hate Ja
Is there a
Rule.
particular reason why?
Yeah, because I'm in G Unit and fuck Ja Rule.
Oh wow.
Word. But so you know he has the Fire Festival. And that shit was terrible.
I know he wasn't up there pumping another festival.
Bro, what?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Nigga,
yeah.
This is exact words. We was gonna do a traveling festival. One for all the elements. So we had water, fire, metal, wood, and earth.
Water, fire, metal, wood, and,
And
earth. Why isn't wood and earth in the same category? Where does wood come from? Space? Like I don't know.
It's wood element.
Yo, Avatar was missing like 4 elements. Like, the fuck was the Avatar?
Nigga ain't got fire, water, and
I mean, it was a great idea. Just they didn't execute it right. It was a good idea.
why as a grown man do you think metal's an element?
No, not that. I'm talking about like the whole Fire Fest idea.
No, I got that. But why do you, as a grown man, would you think metal is an element?
Wow. Ja Rule. It's the rule, baby. I didn't actually watch that interview. I didn't get a chance to.
I watched that clip because I didn't want to.
I was wondering why the hell they were up there in the first place. Like,
probably
to talk about the
I've
elements.
seen like posts of like on their Instagrams and shit. Where the Breakfast Club and Instagram, where they was showing clips of that shit. And then I don't want to see Irv Gotti.
I know Irv Gotti was up there promoting the shit that he be doing on BT, where he does like movie themes to people's songs.
Oh,
and
Tales.
Stuff. Tales. It's like, come on, I thought Tales was done with. I have yet to see an episode of Tales. Like, why is he pumping that?
Well, I didn't even. What is that?
Exactly.
Oh wow.
So
I was like, why is the Breakfast Club bringing him up there?
Tales
like,
is a show where it's like, I don't know. Give me a song, like from somebody. Like, give me a song.
It's like your song. They would try to like
make a
video,
a short movie,
a short film
like
about it.
Song. So like the video for like the movie for Tipsy would probably be like, it look like a music video, but it'd be like played out like a movie.
I mean, the concept sounds cool.
Yeah, right. How does it?
Doesn't sound like a bad concept.
How does it look? You guys, have you seen it?
Obviously not
I've
good.
seen an
if
episode,
nobody-
but like I don't remember.
It kind of, you know what I'm gathering in my head? The picture I'm forming. You ever seen that hip hop play with Beyonce?
Carmen, a hip hopper.
That's a classic. I don't care what nobody says.
It's on Netflix. I heard they bringing it to Netflix.
I'm not saying
That
it was
shit
a bad
was
movie,
trash,
but this is the idea I'm getting in my head when you're talking
BeyHive,
about
get 'em.
taking music
Get 'em.
videos. And
It had one good
making
scene. That song with Wyclef still.
Oh, all right, cool.
That
That's
song
my
Wyclef
favorite
still
part.
bangs.
That's my favorite part. The
It still
part's
bangs.
never
You
lied.
peep how he was gonna act like he didn't fuck with it till you said the scene.
What did I say? I
Well,
said
because
I
he might
didn't
have
say it
forgot.
was-
It's been a long time,
I
but that
said-
scene with Wyclef bangs.
I
don't
said
care.
it was not a bad movie. I said I didn't say it was a bad movie. I just said that this.
Yeah,
is
you
shit.
said it was a bad.
Yeah, you
That
said
shit
it
was whack.
trash.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of, like he said, a
All
lot
right.
of people feel like that movie's a classic. You know, I know a lot of people who watch.
Oh
that.
no! I don't wanna. Sorry.
Yo, you remember the BeyHive?
Do I remember the BeyHive?
Yeah,
As if it's a past thing. The BeyHive. Oh, you saying am I a member of the BeyHive?
yeah. You just said that. Did I remember the BeyHive?
Yeah, I thought you
No,
said
no,
do
no.
I
Yeah,
remember
that's
the
what it sounded
BeyHive?
like.
Oh, my
It did
fault.
sound like
I gotta.
Am I a
fast.
member of the BeyHive? I'm not a diehard member of the BeyHive, but
You don't think they be wilding? Like,
I'm a
they
fan of
not
Beyonce.
wildin'.
Oh, they
though.
violated that woman.
I'm a fan of Beyonce. I mean, I feel like
Bro.
sometimes they take it too far. Like that poor lady from the
Warriors game?
Yeah, the Warriors game.
That was so much.
That's OD. So apparently, all she was asking, and the people were like, "Well, what were you saying?" If you look at it, she
Asked
was
her
like,
what you
"Do
wanna
you
drink?"
want a lime in your liquor or whatever?" She said, "What do you want to drink?" And then she was like, "Do you want a lime in your liquor?" And that was the two cents. And everybody like
Somebody's
blew that
like,
out of
"Oh,
proportion.
that's Beyonce's Jay-Z's wife. No woman should be trying to serve another woman's husband." Bitch, I'm the wife of the owner of the team. Y'all in my house. Like,
Right.
I asked you if you wanted something to drink.
Right.
I mean, but I feel like everybody has diehard
I
fans
feel
that
like
take it too
Beyonce
far.
wasn't even really that bothered by it.
Yeah, but that'd be the shit because I feel like nobody tell their fans to chill. Like her and Nicki Minaj.
It's not her job.
But the thing is,
Yeah,
I
but
feel
if your
like
fans is on the internet putting bumblebees on people posts and telling them to kill themselves,
each time they catch either Beyonce or Jay-Z in one of those pictures, their facial expressions makes it seem like they bother about the situation.
Nah, I feel you.
That's what
The
makes it
video
even worse.
definitely captured
because you don't want to
that,
sit
her
between the
look.
conversation.
Look like, okay.
I mean,
you're
I
kinda-
Are you on
enjoying the
Beyonce's
game.
side or not? Like,
Yeah, he-
No, like
flip-flopping.
No, I'm not
Like-
flip flopping. My stance was the fans are toxic. You brought up that they look bothered each time you see one. Of them.
Yeah.
And I'm explaining to you why I would also look bothered. I understand why you look bothered. That doesn't justify like 30,000 people telling somebody to kill themselves.
I would like to applaud her for offering them a beverage because you clearly didn't get my bottled water that I requested earlier. I just want to go on the record saying
was
that it's
my-
hot in here and I asked for a bottle of water and he definitely didn't have that here for me. And, you know, Marcus, Venture 2 Live, Cookie Monster went and grabbed me some water. So I'm appreciative of that.
No
Thank you.
problem, man. Got your back.
Try it sometime. Hospitality.
I went to school for communications.
Yeah, all right.
I didn't go to school for hospitality.
Yeah, all right.
I guess you can't really tell. Like, I mean, if I was in that position, I wouldn't tell my fans to stop because then it's like now I have to tell my fans to do everything. Every time something happens like this, they're gonna be looking for me to weigh in. It's like,
Yeah, I think you have
she's
to like
never
pick and choose
done
your
that.
battles. Like some things are
But
just
they
gonna fly
never
over.
tell them like
Some things that's because a lot of
she
stuff is
never
just gonna
said-
fly over. I mean, Beyonce doesn't talk about anything. You know what I'm saying?
a
She
fact.
never really addresses anything. She didn't address the whole scandal when people are like, oh, you're not really pregnant, you're gonna have a surrogate. She didn't address,
They don't
like,
ever
you
say
know,
nothing.
we didn't find
No,
out
see,
nothing
that's-
about the mistress until Lemonade and stuff.
That's
Like, she
different.
expresses herself through her music. So even like the elevator scandal, she didn't even really talk about it. She just put a line about it in a song, and that's it. You know, and that's what
Yeah,
some
but see,
artists
that's-
do.
that's
Like,
a
I'm not going
different
to sit here and
thing
tell a
than-
bunch of grown people.
So if your fans, like, say you were gonna have a show, right, and the promoter was janky as hell, and you put on Instagram that the promoter was janky as hell, and like, or not even janky, it was a miscommunication or whatever, and all your fans start putting fucking guitar emojis on the person's page and tell them to like kill themselves, you're gonna be like, all right, well.
That's not my responsibility to stop them.
So what happens like when like that person like gets hurt or like kills themselves?
No,
like,
see, that's different. You can't put that responsibility on the
Yeah,
celebrities,
that's kinda
though. The
wild.
celebrities aren't out there telling people to attack.
well,
All
no,
I'm
if
saying is you
somebody's
have to
doing
pick and
something
choose. You have
on
to pick
your
and choose.
behalf. You could be like, oh, like
Some celebrities, listen,
Everybody
some celebrities
chill.
deal with stuff head on. You got people like 50 Cent that are like very public about a lot of stuff. And then you got some people that are like, listen, I ain't in it. I ain't trying to. There's a difference between saying I ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? If someone goes and kills himself because of some crazy stuff that the fans did, I don't feel like the celebrities are responsible for that. We can't, you know, I say we as if I'm a celebrity, but people, you can't speak up on every single, you have to pick and choose your battles. You know what I'm saying? And especially something that you know is going to fly over the next week. As soon as somebody else has a scandal, it's like, why even bother speaking on it?
well, it's not more so the scandal. It's like the fans' reaction to the scandal. Because you can say one time like, yo, like,
And she could tell people
I
to
don't
chill
have-
out, and they're not going to chill out. It ain't
yeah,
going to make
but
no
you
difference.
told niggas to chill out. Like,
Yeah,
that
and-
makes the difference between like you doing something and you not
Yeah,
doing
I mean,
something.
she should at least, you know, come out and
Yeah, I
say
don't think
something.
every time they wild out, you don't got to be like, guys, like, don't do
'cause
this.
like
But
you
like,
said-
if one time you be like, yo, like, y'all don't have to do that. Like,
Listen,
don't do
that lady
I
is
don't
married
even
to a
think
multi-millionaire,
if she-
possibly billionaire.
If she did
She's
that,
not-
I doubt that the
She's not
fans
gonna kill herself.
would stop anyway.
Yeah,
The
that's what I'm
Beehive
saying.
has
Like,
its
why waste your
own
breath?
consciousness? Like,
Yeah,
I
but
feel
think
like
about
she-
it this way, right? You got a kid, your kid's in school, right?
Yeah,
Okay, your kid's getting bullied.
yeah.
Your kid kills himself. They're gonna be mad at the teacher for
That's
not
not the same
interfering.
thing. That's not the same thing.
Yeah,
That's not the same thing.
How is it?
We're talking about a lady that's
A
married,
teacher
that
telling
owns
a
that owns a
teacher
basketball
telling a
team.
bully to stop, right?
yeah.
Does not necessarily mean the bully's gonna stop. The problem is you didn't say shit and you seen it. So if you got people willing to like fucking go out, do all kind of dumb shit.
So when you become a celebrity, every time you see someone bullying somebody else, you're gonna be like, "Hey guys, chill out."
If my fans are like wilding the fuck
You're
out,
the biggest bully in this room. What are you talking about?
name somebody
You're
out
the
bully.
biggest bully in this room.
Name somebody
Oh,
out bully.
You just
yo,
called him
Meezy
fat.
raised his
earlier.
Is he
You were
not
talking-
fat?
You were fat
No, I'm
shaming
not.
him. He could become. He
That's
can
exactly
develop
what a
an
bully
eating
would
disorder
say.
because of what you said. That's
Nah.
disrespectful.
I keep telling
He
him,
got
like, I was
fat
never
from the eating
That's
disorder.
disorder. Not to mention
I
he's
keep
over
He's
here
eating
saying,
this order, he's eating that order.
over
I
here-
told him.
See, that's messed up. And now you're laughing. So
keep
you're
te-
both bullies.
I
Just
keep
know.
telling him like I was never skinny, so I'm not in a rush to get skinny.
Nah, don't
Right.
get skinny, lose the stomach. You ain't have a stomach like 9
Disrespectful.
months ago.
See, you're hypocritical.
Say you
You're
pregnant.
mad hypocritical.
See, I didn't even say you was pregnant.
That's that battle rap culture.
He said 9 months ago.
I'm done.
Nigga expecting any day now.
I'm on your side.
Thank you.
I'm on
thank
his
you.
side. We
Nah,
got-
but
we gotta-
like, I feel like you should just be like, yo, like, y'all need to chill. Like, don't do that in my name. Like,
Yeah, because by the time the next song comes out for her to address it, that lady might have,
Nah, it's not
committed
even
suicide
addressing
already.
what-
she's not gonna. That lady
I'm
is
not
sitting
saying
in her
she is.
in her mansion,
I'm
chilling
not
right
saying
now.
she is, but like, they don't just only attack like famous people. You didn't see when they was throwing CDs at Kerry Hilson in the street?
Carrie Hilson was talking shit.
She said she was better than Beyonce.
Okay, here's the thing: don't start, none won't be none. It's an ancient old rule. Don't start, none won't be none.
All right,
So I'm not going to sit here and attack
Everybody
somebody with a
maintain-
huge fan base and sit there and be like, "Oh, I wrote your songs. I'm better than you." Da da da. And then I'm not going to feel sympathy for you when there's backlash from the fans. Same thing happened to Keisha Cole. She was making fun of Michelle on the Super Bowl or something like that, and she got attacked by the fans. Like, I'm not saying it's right, but if you know how the BeyHive is, huh?
No, I was doing
If you know how the
Lucy Lane,
BeyHive is, then certain people you got to leave alone.
I feel you.
If I'm not gonna sit there and start a fight with 50 Cent, I know how he is. He takes shit too far. I don't want none.
Speaking
Like
of 50, Yeah, I seen that video when that nigga pulled up on it.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
very aggressive transition, but yeah.
Nah, I
You a
didn't see
big
that.
fan
That
of
was
50?
a super aggressive transition.
I don't think 50 was wrong for how he handled it.
Not at all.
I
I
didn't
think
see
50.
it, but
I think 50 handled it very, very well. And if
Yes,
he
I
didn't
did.
see that camera being held up,
I feel like he would have threw a punch.
Yeah. Like
Oh,
it
yeah.
looked like 50 was
Definitely
getting ready to
would've
throw
threw a
hands, and then he saw the camera. He was like,
Oh, yeah, look
you
at
got a
y'all. Y'all
camera.
trying to
Listen,
get
young
me on
man, you're
camera."
going about this the wrong way. Like
He's like,
Shit
you
ain't gonna
stupid.
Yeah, like
Nah, your
He
shit
was
ain't
about
gonna work. I don't know about everybody else's shit, but,
But
your
the-
shit.
yeah,
It's
nah,
not
he
gonna
was like,
work.
you stupid. You going about it wrong.
But let's talk about that for a minute. What is the right way? Is
Wait,
there
what
a
did the
right
dude do?
way?
You was trying to give him a CD?
He ran
I
up.
know.
No, he ran. He
Not
didn't even have a
even,
CD.
bro.
He ran up to 50 and was like, please check out my Instagram. And 50's like, what am I gonna learn from your Instagram as far as like music opportunity stuff? Like there's nothing that could come from me looking at your Instagram. Nothing's gonna happen. You know, it's not like the dude ran up with the flash drive, was like, hey, my music's on. I'm not saying that would be more effective, but he was like, yo, 50, check out my Instagram, check out my Instagram. And he's like,
Yo, like
50's on a date. He just came out the movie. Like, I don't want to look at your pictures on your Instagram.
feel
Like,
me? Like, yo, I got mad stuff going on here. And like what you're saying, he came with no prep. It would look like no prep time. It looked like he saw him and it was just like, I bet I'm gonna try to get him to look at my IG.
and the thing is, right. And somebody has the right to say no.
That's a fact.
Somebody
Oh,
has the
yeah.
right to say no. If somebody says no and you keep pressuring it, then if they beat your ass, they beat your ass. Like, that's it.
It's like as a up and coming artist, I don't know, man. You always want to capitalize on those opportunities, but I totally agree with 50. He was like, yo, you're doing it all wrong. Like, look,
Yeah,
look.
there's a way to
like,
go about
he's
it.
like, no, check out my Instagram, like, and peep my music. Like, he's like, yo, like, it's nothing you can play for me right now that's gonna make me fuck with this. Like, and it's like, yo, you fucked up the first.
There's nothing you could play for me right now.
Right. You could have
Yeah,
you
he
could have
dead said
been you
that.
could have been blasting the song out the music and be like, you're 50, that's my song. Like,
Or he could have,
But he didn't even do that. He just walked up and was like, look at my Instagram.
Look at my Instagram. He had a better bet being like, yo, 50, yo, I'm an aspiring rapper. He could have tried to ignore you. I'd have started rapping at him. I'd have rapped at him all the way until
I've seen
he
people
walked.
do that before
You
to
feel
like
me?
J.
That's
Cole
your
and
best-
Kanye and stuff.
Your best bet. If
They're
you don't
more
have your, like
receptive,
you
yeah.
said, your flash drive, you don't have like something tangible to give. You talk about check my IG. I'm not checking your IG, nigga. You expect 50 Cent
To check
to
your
sit
IG.
there and check your IG when he's on a date? Like,
50
That
might have
was
been by
wrong.
himself at that point. I think he was by himself.
No,
Nah,
he wasn't. He was
he
clearly on
wasn't.
a
She was
date with the girl
standing
from.
right there.
No,
the
I'm
Love
saying
and
like
Hip
as
Hop
far
Era.
as not beside the girl, like I'm sure it was just them two. Because I feel like something else would have happened to that kid if 50 was what other
Something
people.
else would have happened to that kid if that camera wasn't rolling. Period.
if it wasn't rolling, period.
50 was about to. He was getting a little hype, and then he saw the camera, and then
Yeah,
he was like,
facts.
"All right," he switched gears. No, something.
He said, what?
50 Cent was about to give a whole ass whooping.
Yeah.
Right.
Whenever somebody say, what, nigga?
Yeah,
Nigga, this boo boo.
That inflection, that lets you know right there where they're about to take it. Like, you don't get no higher than that.
That kid should be careful because Tony Yayo is ready to shoot
That wasn't even
somebody
a kid.
Yo,
He's
to
a
not
grown
pay
ass-
50.
Word. What you want me to shoot somebody? That was crazy.
He was talking trash on his Instagram after it, though. The guy that
Yeah,
ran
nah,
up on
OD.
50, he was
Yo,
talking like
you
trash and stuff
You
like
should
that.
never do that. I don't care how big you are. I was just saying.
Oh, the
Check my
kid that
MG.
went up to him.
I mean, he's gonna get.
He's not a
some
kid.
type
He's a
of-
grown man.
He's
Like,
gonna get some type of notoriety just off the fact of it's
For like-
2019
for like a week.
and he did something to somebody
I feel like
famous.
for 2 days, I feel like people don't even care no more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
nobody-
think
there
it
you
was
go.
that big a deal. I
He
mean,
might get
we
a
don't even know his name.
resurgence
We keep
because
calling him the kid. Like,
Yeah, that's a fact. They keep calling him struggle
And then
rapper,
he was like, yo,
aspiring
and then
rapper.
He was talking about the girl he was with, so like, oh,
Stupid
she
rapper.
could get it and blah blah blah, and I was.
You'll
like,
never
all right.
be able to touch that. Like, it's nothing you could play for me right now. Like, you gotta watch that video.
It's above me now.
It's above me now.
That was wild. That was wild. But is there like, how would you guys want to be approached, Omar? If you're,
I like
you know,
that-
you're
like I
super
said.
successful and your podcast is everywhere. You got studios all over the city. Somebody's like, yo, I wanna tell you about this idea I got for a podcast. You'll hear me out. Like, what's the right way to approach?
I mean, the flash drive is not a bad idea. I mean, have your music playing while you approach me. So like I know if I'm listening to something and I like it, I might have more of an open ear to what you gotta say. But I would say flash drive. Don't hand me no CD.
I think he's being very polite. I
Yeah,
think
he
that's
is.
annoying regardless.
As artists, guys, how would you guys want to be approached? You guys are famous.
Listen.
You're 50 Cent famous.
I don't want you to approach me.
It's at all. And I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that. I feel like we're in a day and age of where it's like you kind of have to get the ball rolling on your own. You need to like build up a following to where I hear about you from other people. You understand what I'm saying? Like we're not in the era of you come to me advertising yourself. A lot of these people, like the executives and stuff, they're looking at numbers. They're looking at your following and stuff. So you coming up to me like, yo, look at the numbers on my Instagram. If that dude really, really, really has a lot of legitimate followers and fans on his Instagram, somebody will find him and talk business. That's how it works. So you won't have to go approach nobody on the street. People should be approaching him
on like the setting, like
in the middle of the night in the back of in like an abandoned lot.
Like if we're at like
some random dude comes up to
if I happen to be at like a music networking event and you like,
that's different.
like yo,
that's
check
different.
my all right, cool. That's still don't hand me no fucking CD. Somebody told me that and was like, yo,
why do people still have CDs?
A DJ, I'm not gonna say his name, but a DJ for like Hot 97 and WBLS was like, yo, where's your CD? Where's your demo? I'm like, nigga, Spotify, Apple Music, you don't got a CD? Where the fuck you about to play a CD, bro? You want me to get where we about to play a CD at right now? You got a CD player in your car? Nah.
Oh yeah.
Shut up.
Right?
Shut up.
That's crazy.
That's stupid as fuck.
Gotta give it the
Front,
time.
like
man.
his Serato got a CD player. Like,
Yeah, he said that shit with a straight face. Like, where's your demo? Nigga, what you mean demo?
It's a crazy
You
world.
don't got
man.
a CD?
You guys gotta be cautious of who you're walking up on.
right.
Just because you approach me with positive intentions doesn't mean I have to react accordingly. Like I could take that however I want to take it. Just
That's
like how he did. Like, yo, nigga, I don't care about I don't care about none of that, nigga. Your shit ain't gonna work. Come on, now I'm about to make sure your shit ain't gonna work. That's how he was like pointing at him and telling him that, like, nah.
And I feel like you also gotta like approach people that like don't care about numbers and are trying to like build artists.
That's a fact.
Like I feel like the only person that you would do that to is probably like J. Cole, who's riding his bike around New York somewhere right now.
That would have
That's
been
true.
something.
Like if
he
I
probably
seen J.
would've
Cole
tripped
at a
off.
red light, like, yo, can I play this song real quick? And he might be like, all right, fuck it. Like,
Yeah, word. You got 2 minutes. I'll listen. Somebody like 50, you gotta, if you seen him in that area, I probably would have been like, yo, 50, I'm a big fan of your music, son. Don't want to bother you on a date, but if I could have an email, I would love to talk, something. He probably would have curved me.
Yeah, nah, I
but
just
it would have
would've
been
kept
a
walking.
much more subtle, like something, or I'd have been like, yo, I got my flash drive of music. You don't gotta take it, but it'd be dope if you did.
and I feel
let
like
me
you
get an
can't
email.
just tell people to like listen to your shit because that
Yeah.
sounds mad desperate.
Yeah,
Like,
OD.
I feel like if
OD.
you'd have been like, yo, listen, like, I'm a musician. I want to like submit my shit to be played on one of your shows. Like, who do I contact?
Or I would love to open up for one of your concerts or something, man. Yeah,
Nah, that's too much. Like,
I would just
ain't
walk
think about
up
a
and start
concert in a
rapping.
bit.
I would just start rapping.
Hey, yo,
I'm
it's your best bet.
rapping behind you the whole way on the parking lot. So
Yeah, but like 50 Cent's not even like that deep in music anymore.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is if I'm in a situation where I'm trying to get someone to listen to my music and I'm that desperate, which I personally wouldn't do any of that, but I'm saying I feel like the best way to handle it would have been just to start spitting bars.
Yeah. Or just simply take a picture with them, go on your Instagram, tell your friends, yo, tag 50, and automatically post a song right after.
That's true too.
You could do that.
That's true
smart.
too.
Smart.
But the dude didn't have an iPhone, so those Androids don't
Everybody
do good
relax.
in low light.
Everybody relax.
Those phones don't do good in low
Everybody
light, so
relax.
they wouldn't have even recognized it was 50
I
Cent.
wish they would tell niggas on 42nd Street to like stop doing that shit.
Selling CDs.
Yo, what? That shit pisses me off.
Niggas be like, yo, check my music
They
out.
make a lot of money doing that. Some of them tourists be paying them like $20, $30 for
They be
them CDs.
forcing them to get for
Yeah, I
them
know.
to pay them.
They're like, it's in your
Yeah, I
hand,
know.
no
A
take
lot of
backs.
them are my clients.
There's no take backs. You touched it.
My clients.
Now I saw one of them. I saw one of my clients over there selling CDs. I'm like, yo, we did this album like 9 years ago. You still out here selling this?
It's
Like I
yours.
ain't seen you in like 10 years. I'm like, where you been recording? He's like, oh no, this. I'm like, bro, you recorded that in my spot like a decade ago.
You
Still
got
out there selling
mad bars in there about Barack Obama getting elected.
with the
Yeah.
inkjet.
We got the
printer
first
cover.
black president.
Yeah, like
2019, my success is evident. Yo, this shit fire in 2020.
Dead. What do you
Oh,
guys think
man.
about Jay-Z becoming hip hop's first billionaire?
I thought that nigga was been a
Money
billionaire.
talk, huh? Talk
Yo,
money. Talk about
me
buy
too.
the block. I bought the block back.
Yo, why did Dr. Dre ever not come forward and say he wasn't a billionaire when that Apple deal went through? Like, when everybody thought he was a billionaire.
I'm not gonna not say I'm a billionaire. Like if people saying that I'm a billionaire,
Why'd you
I'ma just
adjust
be
like that?
I don't want no part to this. I don't want no part. Isn't he from
I mean, I wouldn't say that. I would just be like, yo,
you
like,
might end up in the
I
same
choose
studio
my
with him one
battles
day.
wisely.
I'm just asking. Because, like, I know, like, when that shit came up, I was like, yo, I thought Dr. Dre was, like, the first billionaire from, like, the Apple deal.
No,
Yo,
I think
Ab
that, I
trying
think
to
it
get
was
shot.
more. I think it was more of a making $1 billion deal, not
yeah, I
necessarily
think it
getting
was
$1
like
billion.
a deal worth $1
Yeah.
billion. But
I think that was his
take of
case.
the deal was under $1 billion.
And technically, he wasn't the one saying He wasn't the one saying that.
No, I know that.
Other people are saying it. Now, if
Yeah,
other
that's
people
why
are
I'm
saying
like-
they'll hype me up, I'm not going to correct you.
Right. I'm not gonna be like, oh, Marcus killed a dragon yesterday. I'm not gonna be like,
Yeah,
you know.
I told you he was a billionaire ever since.
All right, to the big dragon pull up. Oh, you the dragon slayer, right?
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
Just let me use the bathroom. I swear to God, I'm gonna give you the. We gonna fight, yo. But I just gotta use this bathroom real quick.
Yeah, yeah. I thought Jay-Z was being a billionaire ever since he made that remix for Millie.
It don't matter.
ever
He's
since
got a
then,
lot
he
of
was-
money. Period.
Hey man, he made a lot of.
And when him and
Just
Beyonce
go to the
combined,
bathroom
when
real
him and
quick.
Beyonce combined, I'm pretty sure they been had billions.
Yeah, no.
You
As a
can
couple,
tell
they
them,
were worth over $1 billion a long time ago.
Yeah.
They were worth over $1 billion a long time ago.
But he's not just doing it through music, you know. He's got like investments all over the place, real estate, art. You know.
I'm
I mean,
happy
he talks
for him,
about
bro.
it all in his
Uber.
raps.
Is it
Uber.
safe to
Barclays
say?
Center.
Is it safe to say Beyonce's a
Tidal.
billionaire too? Because has a couple, you know, the
Nah.
husband money is technically half.
Not
of hers.
necessarily,
Half
because
of his shit is hers.
even half of $1 billion isn't $1 billion.
I'm saying half of his added on to what she got.
It's still not quite.
But in
$1
that
billion.
case, half of what she got would add on to what he has also.
As a, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, they
usually
will
it's more in
both have to.
favor.
They will both have to be worth $1 billion for them to split it in half and still be billionaires.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I don't think she owned parts of like some of those business endeavors.
Okay.
I'm
She
pretty
should
sure
get
she's
on that.
doing
She should get on that.
fabulous.
But she's great, right?
Should get on that.
She's doing all right, bro.
She said her kids would be fine if he left. So
Their kids will be fine if he left. Like
Yeah.
they're good.
she don't have to do it for the kids. She's not doing it for the kids.
Now Michelle Williams, like nah. fuck
Oh,
her. I don't know. Michelle's doing all right.
Yeah, she's great. She had that one video with Nelly.
No, that's the wrong person.
Don't touch me. I don't want no parts of this conversation.
That's the wrong person. Like, don't ever disrespect Kelly Rowland like that, yo. Kelly Hobbs.
Now, the last song she put out was pretty good.
Michelle Williams.
That
Name it.
just
What's the
lets
name
me
of it?
know how
What's the
much
name
I
of it?
don't fuck with Michelle.
No.
That's
Put your
wild.
phone down. What's the name of it?
Stop looking it up.
Right.
Yeah, what's next?
Yeah,
What
she
we
It
got?
was like the gospel.
yeah, she does
song,
Yeah,
that
the
right?
gospel shit.
She
Yeah.
had Beyonce and Kelly
Hold
in
on.
the
He
video.
just said gospel shit. I just want everybody to understand that he just said gospel shit.
And you said Corinthians.
Hey,
It's the dirty
you
30s.
said holy. Like,
You did say that.
Okay. Well,
And you
you
did
got me
this,
on that. That's
You
true.
did.
like
Did
it
the
was
little
like,
hand swipe.
so you know it's.
I got you.
Holy.
That's cool.
But yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah. That's
Thought y'all on my side. But okay.
Pots and kettles, baby.
Their,
Pots and kettles.
Their fortunes add up to each other, unless they have like some sort of joint account, which I'm sure they have. I don't know. I don't know if Beyonce would want to share her joint account with a drug dealer.
Who's a drug dealer?
Yeah.
He dealt drugs for 14
Back
years.
in the past.
Alcohol's a
Yeah,
drug.
don't do
She
that.
was around. She caught
Don't-
the end of that.
Don't do
She
that,
caught the
Marcus.
end
Don't
of
do
that.
I mean,
Alcohol's a
that's beyond
drug,
him.
bro.
That's beyond him. Let's not
Alcohol's a
bring that
drug.
back.
Is
Just
alcohol
saying.
not a
He
drug?
says it all the time. Like, I used to do that. She caught the end of that lifestyle.
He's a retired, drug dealer.
Just saying.
He's a street pharmacist.
We all have a past.
Mhm.
They probably do have a joint
But
account.
don't let us bring up your
It
past.
just took
I mean, it's
some time.
actually still going on.
I was about to say, talk about his
My-
present.
Yeah, my past is still going on.
We ain't got to go that far.
what the fuck is going
Yo,
on?
what's your present, man? What's going on in your present?
Hey man, I'm right here. The Something Venture Podcast.
How many books you read this week?
Books?
Yeah, for research purposes.
None. I'm not researching anything right now. Just at the Venture Clan Podcast. that's what I'm doing right now in my present.
I was
I'm very
researching
much so-
somebody that's already in relationship. Like,
What?
Marcus, stay doing that.
Nigga want me in a hot tub, yo.
He said, what he stayed doing? I don't know what hot tub he's talking about. I don't know what's going on. What'd you say? He's
Nothing. Let's move on.
what? You want to move on?
Yes, let's move on.
Yeah, I heard about fucking Japan being huge. They're having a huge sexual harassment, like in public. People harassing girls in public, literally groping them. It got to a point where they built this app where when a woman is being harassed, she could press the app, and I don't know, it's just gonna something to scream, "Stop! He's harassing me!" And everybody in the train just started jumping him. Like I seen videos.
But is
of
the
this
phone going to scream that louder than the girl would?
Shit. That's the problem.
That's stupid.
Is she screaming at all? Why would the app?
While she's getting harassed, is she unlocking the phone?
No, it's pretty much the app. Like anybody that has an app, when she suppresses it, anybody that has an app around her, they'll get an alert.
Oh, they'll get an
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually smart.
So like I've seen a video where like somebody, you know, some lady was getting touched, whatever, and right when she used that app, everybody around her just started jumping that dude like right on the spot.
That's
So,
crazy.
So it's like if you have the app, you got license
you'll
to
get an
whoop
alert.
somebody's ass.
Pretty much. not in the US, but I know in Japan they're doing it.
Yeah.
Wow,
That's
that must
crazy.
be
In
first
Japan,
of all,
clever.
that's a huge problem.
Now I seen that news
For a
clip.
solution
Like
to-
they're wilding on the
And
train.
the fact
like,
that they're doing it in public,
like them Nick, you think people in New York is wilding with the like in your space? Like it was a lady standing up, the dude looked at her, turned back, and just started like jerking off on the train.
right?
Oh yeah, nah.
Who's taping this?
I would be taping some shit like that. But I mean,
I would be taping me, I'd be
to
like-
make the world aware like this shit is going
Yeah,
on.
then I'd be like, yo, what are you doing? And they just start like hooking off
Like
on
people-
him or something.
Yo,
I mean,
that's wild.
that's
a serious
crazy.
problem, Japan.
if he
What
hadn't
the fuck
taped
is
it, we
going
wouldn't
on?
be here talking about it.
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
I've
it
seen-
starts a
but
conversation.
whoop his ass like mid tape. Like don't
I've-
just tape the whole
That's
shit.
true.
I've seen like videos of like how crowded those trains get.
Oh yeah, and
like the guys who
personal
operate
space
the
does
train
not
be
exist.
shoving people.
Yeah,
in
they
so
even
that the
started
doors-
women's only carts.
Yeah, personal space does
those
not
places
exist
are
over
gonna
there.
get
They all just
attacked.
be
That's a
crowded.
target. Like
That's
only women's in there. Let's go.
Yo,
in
the
there.
dudes just going up to chicks and just like got on a skirt, just like grabbed her legs and just like lifted the whole skirt up. Like
What do y'all be watching? It
was on
I ain't
Facebook.
never seen none of
Yeah.
it
this.
was on Facebook.
I got to get back on Facebook.
I follow classy people on Facebook or something because I ain't never seen any of
But
that.
that's wild. That's a huge problem going on in Japan.
Holy
Stop with the
shit.
harassment.
Word.
I'm not sure what this was, but these two lesbian lady got beat
Oh
up
yeah,
in
I
the
saw that.
train.
That was crazy.
Because they wouldn't kiss?
Because they wouldn't kiss. I'm like, come
That's
on,
insane.
Man. That is ridiculous.
What do you mean?
That's
What do you mean?
insane.
They literally, if they wanted them to kiss and they refused to kiss, and guess
Who's-
what? They beat them up.
And some
Who's
dudes
they?
beat them up. Just some strangers.
It was like, yo,
Strangers that
kiss,
were-
y'all a couple, kiss, yo.
It was a
That's-
bus, wasn't it? It was
yeah.
on, it was a bus, yeah.
And it was just
That's
like,
taking it
nah.
too far. That's too far. Like,
Yeah, and they just
Yeah,
beat
and
the
there's like
girls
a
up.
picture of them with like bloody noses
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like they got beat up pretty bad.
pretty bad.
Damn, we still doing shit like that?
Exactly.
Who's we? Don't say we.
Yeah, no.
I mean, like humans.
They got
like,
that pass coming up again.
That's wild.
Beating
bro.
bitches up.
Beating bitches up.
oh
Like,
no.
I've never beat a bitch up
Why you
because she
paused?
wouldn't kiss a bitch.
Oh, but you beat a bitch up.
If I have to defend myself, I'd defend myself against any threat.
Keep him talking. Keep him talking. He gonna eventually confess.
Yeah, I'm just saying, though, that's wild. That's definitely wild.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I was like,
And
wow.
that's some weird shit. They was trying to get them to kiss on camera.
Well,
I'm assuming?
nobody taped it, so we don't know.
Oh.
Which is
Well,
why
maybe
I
they
would've
did
taped
try
it.
to get them to kiss on camera, and they refused, and they didn't like that. Gotta stop.
It's 2019. People just need to mind their fucking business.
Right.
That's
People just need to
weird
mind
shit.
their fucking business. Like
Right.
That's like
I don't understand how you.
super weird.
That's extremely weird, and I don't understand. I mean, I really don't think it was about the kiss or anything like that. I think they were,
Probably
hate,
planning
the
on
hate.
doing
it was the
anyway.
hate. They were.
They're
yeah,
probably gonna do that shit regardless.
It was the hate, and the thing is, if everybody just minds their fucking business, I don't understand how other people are living their life or doing, handling their shit. How that has an effect on you to get you so upset to put your hands on them. You know,
I figured it out. It's only the people who don't have sex that's worried about everybody else having sex.
no, that's not true because you'd be violent as
Yeah.
fuck.
Listen, man.
That's not true.
I'm outside, y'all.
What's going on?
I'm outside,
you not
y'all.
having sex yet? you not having sex yet?
Nah, I'm trying to like spirit bond with somebody. Like, I'm trying to get a soul tie.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to soul tie.
My son's
I'm trying to soul tie with a Nubian shorty, yo. Like, shout out to the Nubian shorties, yo.
That show happened already?
Nah, that's June 29th. Yo, y'all should fuck with us, yo. We going to this day party on June 29th. It's a 90s and 2000s party.
Shout out
Sounds fire.
to Nubian Shorties.
It's called I Heart Nubian Shorties.
I hurt them.
Sirens, we're in a good neighborhood.
Yeah, it's very protected.
Except when they steal.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
That did happen.
What else happened this week, guys?
Yo, if you found out it was like a female that like stole the shit, you gonna beat her up?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Stole his shit? You want me to beat up a woman because they stole Omar shit? I feel like he should throw the first punch. I feel like he's obligated.
I am not throwing
to
any
throw the
punch.
first.
I'm calling
But
you
you
for
gonna
that.
follow up. You gonna,
I'm calling you for that. I'm not
gonna
throwing any
stomp her
punch.
out.
I don't know. What are you gonna do? You gonna watch?
Who, me?
Yeah.
This is beyond me.
This sounds like your idea.
How?
You brought it up. Like
I don't beat up women.
I don't
just
know,
asked.
man. It sounds like you want to get into it.
Yo.
Nigga want to watch it. Nigga want to watch it. Yeah, beat that bitch. Beat her down. Beat her down.
Yeah, how you man behind?
I don't know. Omizi behind him. Like, yeah, he wants to see it also. I don't know what's wrong with you guys, man.
Don't say you guys. I ain't say shit. I'm really chilling.
He keep trying to include everybody. And
He's
got
upset.
going
Don't
on.
say you guys.
He just
We not in this
asked me.
together.
He's
like,
upset
we, you guys.
because we found out he beats up women and he has a PhD. Like, because he's been doing research for years.
I was gonna say that actually. You know, like that.
Come on, hang yourself.
What's that show? The Librarians?
I don't know. I don't think anybody's watching that show.
Oh man, they're probably
What's
getting
going on? What's
canceled.
next? What's next?
Let's talk about that weird haircut you got.
Dad,
Why'd you cut your hair?
you can't even talk about it because no one ever sees this.
Yeah,
guy.
nobody
Right,
knows
nobody
what he looks
cares.
like.
Like, stop trying to.
But he had like more hair before than he cut it.
Oh, okay, I got one. You seen all right, what do y'all think about like when people talk shit on the internet? Like, what do you think about people like pulling up on them in real life?
That shit happen.
I
That
think
shit
that's
happen more
acceptable.
often.
I think that's very
All right,
acceptable.
cool. Because they have this show. I just seen like a clip, right? So this guy, he was talking shit about Zab Judah.
Mm.
And he was like, man, Zab Judah can't fight. He's washed the fuck up. I'll beat that nigga up.
Oh,
So
no.
these two guys, I can't remember their name. Then their name was like Ak and Marak.
Wow.
And they went in the store and they was like, yo, like, so the dude was like, oh, he was like, are you recognize us? So he was like, yo, like, we seen you talking shit on the internet. And like, we just wanted to film, like, you know, like, we doing like some keep the same energy shit. So like, tell everybody what you said. Like, we're not going to touch you, but tell everybody what you said. He was like, yeah, like, nah, Zab Judah's trash. That nigga's fucking whack, yo.
Wow.
Like, he was like, you said you would beat him up. He was like, yeah, I beat that nigga up. He was like, all right, cool. Like, yo, keep that energy. Zab Judah walks in.
Oh no.
Yo, what was you saying? Nah, I'm just saying, bro, like, you not like how you used to be, like, you know. Nah, you said you was gonna fuck me up, right? He was like, nah, if I could just talk to you. Nah, I need 3 minutes outside. Like, we gonna do a round. Let's go outside.
Oh shit.
We don't even gotta do, nah, come outside.
Oh yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah, that's
called
clear-
out
that's-
by
that's-
a
that's clearly
professional
fake.
boxer. Like,
Yeah, no, that's not real. That don't even sound real.
keep the same
Nah,
energy.
it was
Well,
real.
I need
If
that to
niggas-
happen more often.
If
'cause
niggas pull up on you like that, that's wild. Because people be talking a lot.
I think he was
of
at
shit.
work too. Like, I think he like worked in the shoe store or something.
A lot of
actually
shit
hilarious.
is.
And he was in the store like, oh, he was trying to like go in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you said you was gonna fuck me up, right? Nah, like, I'm just saying, like, nah, come outside. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm like, granted, you know, he can't fight because his hands is like registered and shit. But
Yeah. He obviously didn't know that.
yeah, I would have went outside, hit me.
You still got money left? I'm taking it. Oof.
Yo, yeah, I remember where Almighty Jay got beat up.
Tragic.
Yeah, and what's the name? Lil Reese and them started, and people started commenting, "Oh, yo, that nigga everybody would have gotten shot like as soon as I got on the floor."
Yeah.
So when Lil Reese got beat up this time coming around, Almighty J friend also commented, "Yo, I thought niggas was shooting from the floor up. Like, what happened?"
But they dragged Lil
Oh
Reese,
yeah,
yo.
Niggas shitted on himself
Yeah,
and
he
all
shitted
that.
on himself.
Lil
shit.
Reese shitted on himself?
Yes.
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
didn't see
video.
that? Yo, he
Shit
got
on
attacked,
himself.
yo. And then and the attackers are like
Digging-
I'm attacking you from
Yeah,
right here. Like,
yeah.
yo, it's Little Reese, yo, it's Little Reese. And like, oh, he
Shame
shit
pants.
himself. Look, he shit himself. It's on my shoe.
I ain't seen none of that.
Yeah, and
Yo.
the fact that he was the one that say, "Yo, niggas would have gotten shot up. I was on the floor," and this shit happened to him not too long after.
Do y'all like Little Reese?
Perfect
I
karma.
don't even know who Lil Reese is.
Like, do y'all feel bad that he got beat up?
Not at all.
I don't know. I think
Not
he has
at
like
all.
some health disorder going on. It's like
Yeah,
Remember
sickle
when-
cell or some shit.
I have no opinion.
That's not like a hip hop on this. Like,
He's doing some Tupac shit.
Right.
Nah, but I did think he has like a blood disorder.
I just love when like that perfect karma comes right back
but
around.
they
I
kicked
love
his
it.
ass. I mean, he tried to fight back. He tried.
You remember
could
he
see him
beat
trying
that
to-
girl up?
Yeah, he dragged that girl too.
Oh, well then he deserved to get his ass beat. Then
He beat the hell.
That was years ago. That's why he ain't. That's why you're on the whole Little Reese's. He beat that girl up, and
Yeah,
everybody
no.
was like, "No more Little
He
Reese."
beat the hell out that girl in that party. It was wild. They stomped this nigga though. So I guess a couple years later, karma comes. He shit himself. So that was crazy.
Ooh,
Yeah. Damn.
you can't come
Is
back
that-
from
is-
shitting yourself.
Is that a concern? Like with artists, you have to be like concerned of the next guy trying to test you and get famous. Like
if you're that type of person that stays talking shit about others, I think you deserve it.
I feel like you don't even have. I feel like you don't even have to be talking shit about anybody nowadays. I feel like just the energy in the space is just like,
I mean,
He said, "Oh, you keeping it real?"
yeah, like on some.
It
I feel like
depends-
people are on some ultimate opportunist shit
it
to the
depends
point
on-
where it's like the opportunity cost isn't necessarily always
it
positive.
depends on the energy you get
Yeah, I don't think-
through your music.
I don't
and
think
the way
niggas
you
about to
move
pop
around.
on Chance the
'Cause-
Rapper.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
know even you guys, I'm pretty sure nobody will randomly pop on you guys for no
True,
reason.
true,
Because you
true.
don't give out that type of energy in your music.
True.
Or you
But
don't move around like that either.
I also don't walk around like that can't happen though. You see what I'm saying? It's not like I'm
you
walking
gotta stay on
around
point. You gotta
oblivious.
move around carefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're out of town.
Yo,
Bring-
when is it
bring
okay to
security guard
shit
with you.
yourself? Like,
Shit, if you got 6 niggas beating your ass.
I feel like you gotta be on like your IG story the whole day, talk about like you running late for photo shoots and your stomach fucked up, like, and then you get jumped and shit yourself, and then it's like, all right,
Nah,
but nobody gonna even remember that first part. Like,
I know
At
people
all,
piss
yeah.
on themselves often, but shit on yourself, that's another level.
Yeah.
I got fucked up.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Literally.
you can't even be mad at the ass whooping if somebody tell you they're gonna do it. That man's a man of his word. I respect that.
no.
This nigga
You got my respect.
Wow.
He told me he was gonna beat shit down my leg. I got up off the floor. Sure enough, there was some shit down my leg.
Now all my designers are shitty now.
Oh no.
Gross.
I want to see how he's gonna come back from that. That's what I'm waiting.
It's hard to
for.
come back from a public beating. It's hard.
Nigga, where you gonna go back to?
Yeah.
Jesse Smollett is trying to come back.
Oh, that's not happening.
He's out of here.
Yeah, that's a dub.
They're like releasing new documents and stuff for dealing with it. You know, because the case got dropped, but I don't know why they released.
Oh,
new
they
documents
disclosed all
and
the
stuff.
information as far as
Yeah, like I think they just.
Oh,
released,
because
like,
he
his
did that.
911 call.
He did that interview like after the shit, and it was basically, well, if you're gonna talk to the media, like y'all might as well unseal the documents or the court unseal
Right.
the documents.
Yeah, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, because like part of sealing it is like, why are you
Don't talk
talking
about
about
yeah,
it?
don't
Yeah.
talk about it.
But he's trying to salvage whatever he can from that.
It's over. Empire already getting canceled.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
Once
was.
Empire's done, I figured
I'm
he's
surprised it
he's
didn't
done
get
with.
canceled earlier. Honestly,
They're probably just gonna have him doing extras and shit on different shows. That's about it.
Ain't nobody hiring Jesse Smollett.
what do you guys think about shows like that, like Empire and Star and
They
shit?
come and
Y'all
go. They
watch
come
that
and go. Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, I definitely do.
I seen the first 2 seasons.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 seasons.
I seen when they like somebody fell off the roof, and it was apparently the white chick.
Oh yeah, I
And
think
then
that was
the-
like season 1.
Yeah.
Season 1's
And
ended.
then like the next season, that dude was like sleeping with some new chick, and the wife's ghost was like egging them on.
The wife's ghost.
Yeah, like he was sleeping with one of them like 3
What show was
sisters
that?
that's in Empire.
Really?
Oh,
I don't
no,
think
I don't
I've
know that.
seen
I didn't know they
episode.
bring
Middle
back
like
the
three
spirit.
sisters.
The mental.
Yeah,
disorder.
they're like the 3 sisters that's in like mad Tyler Perry movies. They like they was young. Like
Yeah, no, I'm good.
she was on the show, and like his character was like sleeping with her, and like the ghost of the wife was like, "Yo, yeah, do it, yeah."
Wow.
Yeah, you're really into that. I didn't watch that.
Empire. It's
I didn't
fast.
see that.
That
I watch old shows because I got Hulu, so you know I watch like a bunch of old stuff like Frasier and shit and dorky stuff. I don't really watch like the whole. If it has a storyline that's ongoing, like I can't commit to TV long enough to stick with the plot. And Empire was like if you miss one episode, like you've missed a whole season's worth of
Right.
drama. So
Yeah, I missed an episode.
once I fell
and haven't
behind,
seen
it was a
again.
dub.
You watch anime?
No,
You should watch anime.
no, I shouldn't.
You should.
He's really into anime. He raps about
Yeah.
it like every session.
King of the anime reference,
pretty-
right?
It's pretty cool.
Try to get me to
Tell him
watch
I'm the-
it. So
tell
I'm
him
like,
I'm
I'm
the
not
best.
into that.
It's not for everybody.
Tell
I mean,
him-
it's
tell him
cool.
I'm the
I like
best.
Samurai Jack. That was almost anime-ish,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That was a good cartoon.
I'll count that.
Thank you.
Count that.
And I watched a few episodes of Pokemon as a kid.
Boom.
gangster.
See, but like we seen the kind of shows he watches, right? Like he watches,
him?
like, he watches like Designated Survivor and shit like that. What's the other shit you was watching?
Watching like fuck. This other show called Empire, a Boardwalk of Empire.
Boardwalk
like shows
Empire.
like that,
My
yeah.
son Nucky Thompson. All right, boom.
I like shows like that.
We giving him like kind of like crime. He likes crime dramas and like psychological thrillers and shit, right? Yo, here's an anime that's a crime drama / psychological thriller. Nigga, you have to watch it.
I just can't even cartoons. Like I don't do cartoons at all.
Facts. He's an adult now.
Yeah.
Adults make cartoons.
I love cartoons. I'm just kidding. I love
It's
cartoons.
not so much a cartoon.
Like even
show.
as a kid, like I didn't really watch cartoons like that. I always like going outside to play, like
I
doing
also
Heard
like
the
going out.
90s baby.
I also
like-
like going outside.
I never like
and
stayed.
playing.
I never like I don't know. I just get even video games. That's just not my thing.
It's above you, right?
I feel you, dog.
That shit beyond me.
You feel me? Yo, what's cooler than being cool? Oh, me easy. Like, go ahead.
I'm gonna guess you know.
Yeah. Oh, y'all niggas was watching cartoons. I was out here in the streets. You know, y'all playing
I've been
video
outside.
games. I'm
That
out
is
here
outside.
riding bikes, playing hopscotch.
I've been
Y'all
outside.
niggas is
Yo.
childish.
Fucking dead.
Y'all want to play. I got a job.
What? So, Frasier? Like, what do you get out of that? Like,
I mean, I don't know. It's light. It's not heavy. I don't like shit that's gonna make me think too hard, or I mean, it's something light to watch.
reality TV? You do that?
No, I don't do reality. It has a storyline. Once you miss an episode, you behind. I can't commit to TV like that. I got too much shit going on. I'm bi-coastal. I'm rich.
Talk your shit, yo. You should
I'm
be
rich.
rich. You heard him say that, right?
You trying to stop it real quick?
Yeah.
Yo, everybody, you
No,
got money here.
No,
We
I'm
got
just
it.
joking. Like,
And his address is 123. No.
yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. No, but I mean, I like stuff that but I'm more into he's gonna make fun of me for this. I like watching people play video games on YouTube. Like Fortnite. I've gotten into that the last few months. I don't know why, but it's because you could still multitask. So like the problem I was having is I was watching TV and I realized I wasn't getting nothing done. Because once you start something like Law and Order SVU, that's like 45 minutes you're dedicated to it. But if it's like a video game or something playing online, or like Frasier was like a rerun of some shit I done seen before, you're not committed to it. So I could still be productive, get my work done, So I think that's more so what it is. I don't want to start something and then be locked in for a whole hour. And that's an hour of the day. I could have been making moves, making money, doing something more productive.
Making money moves, right?
What
Making money
what are your days like? How do you structure that? Because you do engineering and you do artist work. So
I use every hour of the day. I normally wake up early. I'll like go to the gym or something like that. And then I'll do, if I am doing sessions, I normally do about 13, 14, or sometimes at the most like 15 hours of sessions. And then after that, I'll try to squeeze in time to like write my own music, or take 5 hours to like edit a vlog or something like that. And then whatever energy I have left, like I prep meal for the next day, or I just go to sleep. But that's like literally I try not to sit around at all. Like I try to get the most out of every day, especially now that I'm bi-coastal. Like I'm not even here on weekdays. So like Monday through Friday I live in LA, and then like Saturday and Sunday and like the first half of Monday I'm here in New York. So I just don't have a lot of time to watch TV. Or
If y'all wanted to rob him, he's not here during the week. And once again, the address
there's
is 123.
there's other people in the building, so you can do what you want. I mean, it is what it is. But I
Address
mean,
is
if they rob
123.
me, all they're gonna do is get your shitty music off my hard drive. I mean,
Ooh. Hey, y'all.
my stuff comes with me.
Yo, you know how good Omar is at editing?
Yeah, I
Right.
leave that in.
Y'all didn't even
Leave that
realize
in.
the punching that took place
Yeah,
when
aight.
Kavion took a break to smoke crack.
Oh,
Because
right.
every time he smokes crack, he thinks our music is shit.
I would be a lot slimmer if I smoke crack.
Nah, you
got the crack body.
Nah.
that's diet crack. You lose half the weight. Like
Yeah,
Twice the high. Like,
it's all good. But that's interesting because time management, I guess, is definitely very important.
yeah, nah, it is. I mean, I ain't getting no younger, so I gotta get every hour in that I can.
so
So
like 38 now?
lies. Don't put that out there.
How do you feel
That's not
about
true at
like
all.
age in terms of like age and how it pertains to like the image of someone might be too old to be doing this or too old to be doing that?
I think the older you get, the less fucks you should give. You understand?
Right.
I think that that's more important to people that are like, you know, younger. But like the older I get, the less I worry about it. The more I realize how ridiculous that is. Especially in the music industry, I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, well, you should make it about time you're such and such age. And then after that, you shouldn't push no more. Well, a lot of people gave up too soon. And that's why you don't see as many older people in the industry. But there are older people in the industry. I mean, 2 Chainz didn't get on till he was in his 40s.
Yeah, his 30s.
Khaled, he's got to be.
Cal's got to be almost 40.
Yeah, he's got to be up there. So is it that there aren't more older people in the industry because nobody wants to hear them, or because you just have like this mental mind fuck of where you're like, oh no, I need to do something else, you know? So truth of the matter is I can't see myself doing anything else that brings me as much joy as music. So I'll keep pushing for it until I'm in my 80s or beyond. You know, that's just it. I'm just trying to do things that bring me joy. I'm not worried about the age. I'm not worried about what other people have to say. You know, like I ain't worried about none of that. I'm just doing some shit that I love. That's it. I don't even think about the age.
All right, I got a question for you before we get out of here, right?
Mm-hmm.
What singer in the music industry that's like, I guess, famous that you think is trash?
What singer in the music? I
Like,
would
when
have
you
said
hear
Jussie
they
Smollett.
songs, I don't consider Jussie Smollett.
He's
a
trash.
singer.
His voice is trash. I always hated his voice. If I had to, somebody that can't sing, I mean, I can't really.
Like that has like songs that people listen to.
I mean, I don't know. I can't really think of anybody. I know y'all want me to like start beef and shit like that, but I legitimately don't. I can't think of anybody that I really feel like is trash.
This guy, Jack Huiz, could sing, but I can't really fuck with his vocals like that.
But I mean, in this industry, is it even about singing at this point? You know, I mean, it's about the catchy melodies and shit like that. You know,
I'd go even further and say it's more so just like who's popular. You know, I like this guy. I think this guy should do something else. Or a lot of people just like people. Like,
yeah,
like
exactly. I don't even. I really can't think of anybody out there right now that I feel like is just like completely whack. There is a certain rapper that's I can't believe blew up because he never raps on beat. But aside from that,
Is it
I'm not naming any names.
It's Blueface?
That's not my name. That's not
Who
my
doesn't rap on beat?
responsibility.
You calling Greenface today?
Is it Greenface?
That's not my
Greenface?
responsibility
Is
to
it
name
G
names.
Herbo?
Huh?
People say G Herbo.
He knows he never on beat. Like
I have at least 10 songs of G Herbo on beat. Like,
I would tolerate.
10 out of how many?
I can tolerate G Herbo being off beat. I cannot tolerate homie being off beat. It's like I don't know. I feel like G Herbo has a method to it, and this dude is just like out there.
Nah, horror should be driving me crazy. I'm like, yo, how?
Nah, you listen to the wrong tracks, yo.
That's interesting.
Bust down, Lil Tati.
Who's your favorite rapper?
Me?
No. Like a real artist.
Oh, that's me.
Oh.
I said what I said.
Who's your second favorite rapper other than somebody in this room?
Oh,
You don't have anybody that you look
I'm
up
thinking. No, I don't look up to nobody. I look people in the eye.
How about you, Marcus?
I'm not.
I'm not supposed to follow that up, huh? What the fuck you think I'm a mooly? Huh?
Okay. Okay, if I look up to somebody, that means I view myself as lower than them. You feel me? I look niggas in the eye. I seen people die.
What?
You don't ever watch Kevin Gates talk? Like,
No.
Anything you ask him, that's how it ends. It's like, yo, Kevin, like when you with your kids, like what cereal they like to eat? He said, man, I fear nobody but God, okay? Cereal was made by a man. I don't fear no man. Niggas ain't about to make me nothing made of corn and have it shaped like marshmallows.
All right? Niggas die.
I seen people die.
Wow.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Wow. That's interesting. I don't know. I got a lot of favorite artists. Big Sean, Lil Wayne, Kid Cudi, Wiz Khalifa.
Chestnut Ave.
Oh wow.
It's fucked up. You see me staring at him, right?
Yeah, I thought we was talking about people outside the room.
People that are like, actual rappers.
Oh
shit. Tune in next week to Omar Not Here.
Yeah. Close. What did we gain today, guys?
Hey, what did you gain today? This is your first time here.
Yeah.
First podcast experience.
I learned y'all are shady as fuck. I learned y'all are shit and hilarious. I never knew y'all were this funny. But that's pretty much all I gained from this shit. Y'all are entertaining as hell. Like y'all need to bring this to the studio because I ain't never in my life. And don't complain about the booth being hot. It's piping hot in here. So shut the fuck up.
Temperature always be tight.
Yeah, don't ever complain about my studio being hot again. That's what I gained from it. But I have fun. You guys, this is a dope show.
Thank you. Appreciate
What did we gain? We gained that
don't give up too early.
don't give up too early. Let's see a lot more older people in the industry.
I'm not older though. Let's just put that out there. I'm just saying.
We're not older,
that's a
though,
fact, that's a fact.
but like we'd like to see something like that.
Learn the 5 elements if you're gonna be on TV talking about you're doing some shit with the 5 elements.
Yeah,
metal
definitely.
and wood.
Metal and wood.
Niggas, metal and
Yeah,
wood.
plus, respect others' sexual preference. Just because it's not your cup of tea doesn't mean you gotta,
Attack and lash out. Don't be dumb.
Yo,
in
beat up
2019.
perverts and hate mongers. Like,
Yeah.
Let's hate the haters.
Yeah,
like.
let's start
I'ma download
popping on
that
the
harassment
haters.
app.
Like, how's that work? Like,
Huh?
I'm gonna download the harassment app.
yeah, like, oh yeah, we gained that.
Yeah.
Don't harass people to the point where they have to make an app.
So making people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Yo, when I go to Japan, I'm riding a train with a sword.
Mm.
We about to solve some problems, yo.
Yo.
Get my bill ready, yo. Get the yen right, yo.
Japan's train. I don't know. That's risky.
Get the yen right.
You know what else we gained? I feel like we talked about a lot.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
keep that energy when people pull up on you. Talking crazy.
Definitely.
Right. And I know you see those merch on them, so make sure you check out.
Yeah, go get some merch, yo.
ventureclan.com/store.
You know, something.
Get your merch right.
He didn't wear his merch today, so
Yeah, he don't really care about us.
That's not true.
That's
Very
what
proud of
Michael
my
Jackson said.
Venture Clan merch.
I got
Very
one-
proud.
I got
I wanted
one
to
on
stay in
right
mint
now.
condition,
Nah, we
so it's
didn't make
collector's
that.
edition.
we didn't make that. I don't know what that is.
I got one on right now. You can't see
Nah,
me.
that's
though,
Ed
so you
Hardy.
won't they can't even see me.
Oh, that's really Ed Hardy?
No.
Oh. I got a skull with a snake coming out the mouth. What is that?
I definitely made it shirt.
That's Arrow?
Made it shirt.
You made it? What's it say?
Don't worry about it.
Mm.
This is what it says.
That's what it says?
Nah.
Oh, it says you a bitch ass nigga. That's what it says,
Yeah.
right? What else we learned besides he's a bitch ass nigga?
There is no technical right way to approach a rapper talking about check me out, but don't ask them to look at your Instagram.
If you wouldn't mind someone else donate to you, don't do it to them.
Look out for Corinthians.
Look out for Corinthians. Yes.
Right.
Yo, how did we get on the topic of Oh, you said you had to do research. Yeah, if you guys need some knowledge on like research methods, holla at my man Buck the World,
I do not know why he's advertising that.
aka Young Dewey Decimal System. Talk to your boy. Like,
yeah.
You didn't bring any random world news today, man. What
I know.
happened?
I was having so much fun. I didn't want to bring the mood down.
that's what's
So,
up.
Copy.
I didn't want to bring it down.
Because we ain't want to hear that bullshit, Sharif.
This is real shit that's
Nah, it
going
is.
on in the world.
It's real
gotta
shit
be
we don't
aware
wanna
about
hear.
that stuff. This is
Marcus would be
real
like,
shit.
yo, new segment I got. 2 bunnies got ran over by a tractor and it rained and washed the blood away. So when you eat carrots, there might be blood carrots. It's like blood oranges, but carrots. This is me, Buck the World, the crazy boring venture, you're the informative one.
Be informative. Yes, it
See?
is informative.
It's
shit
educational.
that's
It's needed.
that people might want to hear.
Right, all
you
that,
know,
all that.
shit like that.
You learned that at the library?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Y'all know what it is. Jeff Campbell, that motherfucking nigga, the bar guy, 8 guy, young Aristotle.
Yo, it's Buck the World, aka Too Loud, the freaking naughty venture, yeah, the nasty one.
In the back, we got the superstar of the group. What else? You're not getting an intro because you was a bitch ass
Oh!
And your boy Kavion the Rock Bishop Sire.
nigga. Word. Yo, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us everywhere at Venture Clan. Follow us on Instagram at Something Venture Podcast.
Word.
Subscribe to the website. That's everywhere at Venture Clan. Go get the Braille EP right now on
Yeah.
all streaming services by
Right,
Kavion. What's that?
right.
K-A-Y
VION.
V-I-O-N.
Mhm.
Follow him
That's pretty much it.
at Kavion.
Kavion.
It's at Kavion?
Yeah.
I thought it was Kavion Music. My bad.
No, you're not a fan.
Wow.
Okay. Follow Indie King Studio podcast. I said podcast. Indie King Studio. It's a
Hey,
studio.
you got a show?
I'm about to. Now see how easy it is. I might.
Nah, we make it look
Come through.
You know, watch his vlog and
We're
stuff.
all like, go get some merch. We're gonna, we gotta talk to Kavion about his merch game. Gotta get him in the merch game.
Word. Yeah.
It's the end of the dirty 30s, y'all.
Yeah, man,
Word.
we did it. We
It's the
did
end
it.
of the dirty 30s.
It was dirty. It was disgusting, filthy, nasty. But here we are.
We're back
Better
to being
after.
wholesome. I'm gonna wear a tie next week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good title. Wholesome. That's gonna be a title on my album. Thank you.
Yo, when you do your BMI, just make sure you hit me up for my code so I get my points.
Yeah.
on that.
All right.
For
Wait
real.
for that.
I got the footage.
Yo,
I have the footage of it being my idea and you writing it down.
You guys stay
Wholesome.
golden. Subscribe to our shit.
But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. You know, OS Production 2 underscore.
Nah, just one underscore.
Just one underscore. We leveling up. We are 1 underscore.
Yeah,
now.
if you're interested in being a live audience
come through
in our podcast, you know,
we got seats for y'all.
Let us know that.
Something Ventured. We got the Something live audience.
Oh shit! Like yo, if you guys don't want to be in front of the camera, you know, you want to be on.
I just want to be here. It's hot. If y'all want to be here, sweat.
Yeah, I mean,
bring waters, bring snacks. We like snacks.
Come fuck with us.
You know, Kavion gonna pull up.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk shit.
Stay on the lookout. We do giveaways and stuff. Shout out to the people who are gonna be getting their prizes from the last giveaway.
Word.
And,
all right, be out of here before these niggas start dragging it further.
I gotta be a nigga.
I gotta be right.